and live.
Dungeons and Dragons!
I'm awake.
Let's burn the heretics.
What heretics?
So, who's doing the recap?
Not me.
Not it.
Not me.
I wasn't here.
Oh, I
Shit
wrote up a
happens.
recap. I'll do it. Hang on. Let me just find it.
I vaguely remember us traveling and not having anyone roll an encounter.
Mhm.
That's about all I remember off the top of my head.
Where did I save it? No, I don't need a printer connection. Stop it.
Why does everyone have inspiration still? They need to go.
I don't. Okay, last
Because
session.
we're wonderful people, and so we inspire each other.
But sure,
Yeah.
Bree's not raging either.
What, you don't know? Bree's quite ragey.
I'm certainly inspiring.
I should be at church, but I'm reading on a Sunday.
Okay, last session I have the house started fading away with us in it. We ran away. I believe somebody went back for some wine, which disappeared, and they got angry. A large cavern was left behind. Yeah, Lucien. Large cavern was left behind with bodies and gear and the 2 flesh golems that we hadn't killed. We exited and tried to barter with the goblins, but they didn't want the adamantine because they couldn't work it. Snow went over to Crafty and he came over with a new vehicle invention which crashed into Phineas, Lucien and Zaelste and a goblin. And then I've got here written down, Lucien was wrong on how to trade with goblins.
No, I was not wrong.
You were wrong.
You were wrong.
I was unaware. That's different.
Something about Meraki, an elvish lady on the wanted board. She was an associate of Basil's with a 100k bounty on her. And Bree bought some rage weed. Because she's got plans. She's got revenge plans.
I did do nothing.
Then I have
Abuse.
there's a guy with red hair with a hat. He was also on the wanted board.
Crazy.
You could hear a train in the background. That's our doorbell.
Okay. A concerned citizen wants him alive for 5k. So, you know. We had a very, very, very quiet journey to Argon. Nothing was rolled. But, you know.
Well,
And-
plenty,
And I rolled twice.
plenty dice were rolled, just nothing happened.
Just nothing happened. Didn't happen at all. And then Bree decided to buy a little kitty called Crispy.
Called Crispy, okay.
I don't know why I called it Crispy, but it's
Is
Crispy.
that with a
I was about
K
to say,
or a
why
S-
crispy?
C. It's a C.
Okay. Classic.
I don't know why Crispy.
Okay.
I mean, it gets crispy if you put it over the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was trying to make a pun, because we had a snow cat, so I was like, we should have a fire cat, and I made it Crispy.
Yeah, so you arrived in Argon. Some stuff started to get said that was overheard, and then we decided to end the session there because...
We wanted Faena to hear it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is Argon, a map I totally didn't throw together in about 10 minutes earlier.
It's pretty. It's nice.
It's actually, it took me more than 10 minutes, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a
Um,
town.
it is a port town.
Oh, the lighthouse is cool.
Yeah.
The lighthouse. Yes.
Domestic docks. Where's the commercial docks?
Look at that lighthouse.
What's it called? There it is. So do. So yes, you arrived in Argon. While at the inn here, which is the Emerald Waves, you began to overhear a couple of people who had recently come from Freeport in Aerith talking. The gist of the conversation was that a strange bald man with missing an eye, with a big scar and a big beard, unleashed some undead in the Many Roads crossroads, which is in the town, pretty much one of the big town center areas. After summoning a localized blood rain using a strange red orb. It was at this point everyone looked at Faena, and that's where we ended the session.
Le audible gasp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who had the orb? We did.
You
With a different orb. Yeah, you have an orb.
Another one.
You apparently, yeah. That's it's weird that the.
We need to investigate.
Oh, I figured it's blood rain stuff, and that's kind of your field domain, Faena.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, between her and Bree, the two ladies seem to be the closest to this.
Are you interested in investigating?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not very wisdomous in this subject, if I'm honest.
I mean, neither are we. None of us really know that much about the blood rain.
We know the basics.
It's red.
We know that
Thank
we
you.
know the basics, and that Phineas gets quieter and goes, "The orb we have protected us." That's all we know.
Hang on. Who had the other orb?
Well, we do know
Some
something
guy in
about
Aerith?
it. That whatever is linked to it needs to be destroyed. That's all we need to know.
If they're gossiping about it, we could ask them. They might have
Yeah.
more news than that.
Yep. Oi!
Oi yourself, what?
Greetings. Sorry to so rudely interrupt your conversation, but I couldn't help but overhear what you were talking about. Okay, what more do you know about it?
A
Do you have any?
localized blood rain, that seems not possible.
Yeah. It,
I mean, you say that, but that's how the blood plane happened. Because it
Come
was all
again?
the blood plane happened because the rain was localized there for 3 days.
yeah, but wasn't that a freak accident? Like, we don't know if someone controlled it.
Well, yeah, but we're just saying it can happen.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Look, I wasn't at many roads at a time. I was busy getting my head kicked in down in the winds. Don't ask. But
kinda wanna ask.
I heard afterwards from a friend of a friend of an uncle of a friend that this weird bald guy with a big beard, a hammer that appeared to be made of some kind of blue crystal stuff, a bunch of shepherds that were all dead, and a giant dead dog attacked the city.
By dead, you mean undead? Reincarnated.
Undead, yeah.
Okay. And there were no weird person with an iron mask near him?
Not that I heard.
Okay.
Where was this?
Freeport, and the many roads, one of the big crossroads.
And when was it?
Oh god, at this point it would be a few days ago now.
Okay. So I guess all we need to know now is how and why.
Yeah.
What happened after?
Yeah, was he beaten
The
back?
militia, the soldiers stop it?
I believe it at this point it would have been 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't. The soldiers never got there in time. It was some weird group of adventurers.
Like us. Got it.
That's all I
What
heard.
did
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of people from Freeport here. You can always ask around if you really want to know more. I wasn't there, but
Oh yeah, fair enough. Well, thank you for your time and very kind engagement with our conversation.
are you coming on to me?
No, I'm just pleasantly surprised by your forthcoming nature.
He is.
Never understand these Renaians.
Who does, eh? Phineas just kind of looks slightly sheepish and is like, I said that out loud, didn't I?
A little bit.
A little bit, Phineas. Yeah, you did.
Oops.
Does anyone read minds here?
Not at the moment.
Okay, no, then no worries.
So,
Not at the moment, Faena. I don't like the fact that you can read minds.
I can hear voices.
Oh, it was
Oh, that's yeah.
It was more Frost asking.
What
I
sort of
don't think-
stores? What sort of stores are in this town then?
This is a port town, so there's a lot of. You get a big variety of goods because of stuff traveling through. Was there something in particular you're after? You wouldn't find a magic shop here. I will say that.
No. Like small travel supplies.
Oh, you better get travel supplies easy here.
Yeah. No.
Okay, Faena, we'll find you a magic shop one day.
I hope I'll have to start one.
Probably Alexandria. We're still at it up over there. no?
Yeah. That's the
Are
goal.
you guys having this conversation out loud?
Yeah, sure.
The guys you're just talking to, one of them will turn to you, the one that wasn't speaking this whole time, and go, "Oh, you're looking for a magic shop, are you? You do know that the only official magic shop in the entire island nations is in Freeport, right?"
How convenient. We should go.
No,
You
we
telling
didn't.
the truth, Jagdek?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
So, Jack.
Phineas wouldn't say that really loudly. He'd do the wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of. I'm bad at this bit of dealing with people.
He is telling the truth.
You know
Where's
what?
Freeport?
Thinking out loud as a player, something tells me your DM wants us to go to Freeport.
No. Actually, no, I really don't want you to go to Freeport.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
That's what they all say.
We're near enough. We can just maybe send a courtier to Alexandria and Anne's fate. Let's take a boat right to Freeport.
No, we have to
That's-
hand this directly.
Hang on.
Sure, but we have enough gold to pay for secure transportation and a boat. So let's go to Freeport.
Do not go to Freeport. No, it's up to you guys what you do.
Oh, wow.
but-
Hold on.
I don't know if it was your mic or your voice, but you were very low when saying that. I couldn't really hear it.
Frosth.
Oh, he said only official
Stop provoking.
magic shop. That's
Well, yeah,
against
but you don't want to go
unofficial.
shopping at some knockoffs now, do you?
I'll
Not that
be
I know
judging
of
that.
any, but
Where are the knockoffs? I'll
I
judge
don't
them.
know. Look, they just look. If you drive business
Faena
to
turned
them,
into
they
some
give you
sort
a
of
gold
magic
per
trick.
customer.
Well, how do they know that you were the one that sent them? Do they have like a friend referral code or something?
Well, you should ask, and he'll hand you a flyer.
I
Sorry.
Something flashes up on my character screen. You are overburdened.
I'm gonna read the flyer.
It's a very ostentatious leaflet. There's a strange-looking tiger tabaxi on the front, dressed like a gentleman, and behind him is this large building simply called the Magical Bazaar, and it is known to be the only, standard magic item shop in this part of the world.
Okay, I have a serious question.
Yes?
When you said dressed like a gentleman, what do you have in mind?
One moment.
I have a...
It's a serious question because I sometimes picture people wearing togas, and sometimes, that's why I'm asking.
He handsome.
He looks fancy.
His hands are in his pockets.
Yeah.
That's the player. That's the player.
That's
That's not the character.
Snow, look.
Thank you.
Snow, look.
Yeah, it's not at the backseat, so
Okay. Does the flyer give us a discount?
it's not like we're all family or something.
Sure, the flyer definitely gets you a discount.
Does it say on there it gives the discount?
Why is the music doubled? Hang on. What the fuck just happened?
I think
There
that's
we
on your end. It's fine
That's
for me.
your end.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Yeah.
my end. I just don't understand why it suddenly happened.
Magic.
Anyway, sort of.
Okay.
You're
Oh.
The
asking.
flyer is putting out music.
Pop up.
I'm gonna hold onto the flyer. Thank you.
something. While we're
Let's
doing
go.
that, let's see. Faena, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll 1d82.
That's quite specific. Oh, my lucky number.
Of all the ones. Okay.
Oh no.
There we go.
A bee flies out of Faena's ear.
And also give me a wisdom saving throw.
12.
Technically, she would be near me.
That's fair. I'll allow the +3 or
Yeah,
+2?
+3.
+3. Okay, that's fine.
What do you mean?
There is no other response.
I just shout out, what do you mean? Really loudly, suddenly.
Okay.
Faena,
Yeah,
what does who mean?
the voice.
What did they say?
No good. The voices are back.
I'll have to write it down quick.
You are getting a lot of attention from people in the bar, seeing as you did just yell it out loud.
Yeah. The only reason Bree's
Down
taking
for
an
a
interest.
Let's thank you for your time. Let's salute politely our company and let them go back to their private matters
Yeah, I
and
suppose
discuss
that makes
this
sense,
privately.
actually.
I'm gonna look at the bucket. It was like, I'm taking my drink with me. That's fine, right?
The guy behind the bar just wave his hand at you dismissively.
Goodbye.
We're going outside for a moment.
Yeah.
Yay. Once we're outside, I'm going to feed Phineas's goat the flyer.
The goat eats the flyer.
Good.
Does anything happen?
Huh? So we're not going to this weird shop that they were talking about, right?
Oh, I will do.
You will? Jeez. It
Might
doesn't
not be right
sound.
now, but
It doesn't
not like
sound like a. It just sounds like a complete con.
Well, the last con artist we found, Phineas and I had fun with, so...
True.
you make that sound interesting.
Yes, so I heard the Inquisition has built their hand upon a great disaster.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what I just heard.
I didn't hear properly.
The Inquisition has built their hand upon great disaster.
That's not good sounding.
But we know this, don't we? Wasn't the Inquisition formed after the Blood Rain?
It was around the. Yeah, that's when I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so we knew this.
Sorry, what was it you just said?
The Inquisition was formed after the Blood Rain, right?
There's a very simple way to check that. It's called history check.
History check.
This is me as a player trying to remember. But...
Yeah. Also, I'm having a hard time hearing Faena.
Yeah, no,
I
this is
guess-
something that's just going to have to deal with tonight.
Okay.
I've turned
Turn him
Faena's
off,
volume
just
up on
turn-
Discord.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
at the mic as well, but
Just remember to turn him down next time when he's on his proper setting.
Yeah.
Does anyone else wish to confirm or deny what Owlet Faena has just said?
I mean, I could
Sure.
certainly try.
Yeah, I will try as well. I'm
It's a
proficient.
general knowledge check, so anyone can make it.
Okay.
Bree
Do we
doesn't
get
do history.
advantage because we're part of the hand? Oh.
But I still haven't understood
so-
the initial statement.
I can type it out for you in a second.
Yes, please.
If
Sorry.
it's been shared. Oh,
There
there.
you go.
Faena's just done it. Jagdek and Phineas, you would know that no, the Inquisition found it before the first Blood Rain.
Oh.
It was wasn't it the Starfall that they were like, or something to do with that?
Yeah, but wasn't the Starfall about the same time the Blood Rain started happening?
The first Blood Rain occurred 4 years after the Starfall.
Yeah, so it's
The Inquisition
more-
formed 3 years after the Starfall.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably they knew it was fated to happen, and have formed in order to.
Specifically, the Inquisition formed after the War of the Betrayer against the last known Titan.
So, well, great disaster. means perhaps just the Starfall.
I would assume.
Yeah. Remember this. I hear random, disguised truths.
Has any of those sentences come to be true? Like things you've heard that were proven true?
I mean, it just seems to be trying to state, I guess, supposed facts.
Vague.
Do you recognize the voice?
No,
Other than, is it the same voice every time?
I think so. Yeah. It's probably nothing to worry about.
It's something to worry about. I'm saying it now.
Yes, hearing voices, never a good thing.
And
You're
also,
with us.
if what I told you is true, it's a concern. That means the hand is in danger.
Your grandma always used to say, don't follow the voices into the forest.
It's true. This could actually be a warning. A great disaster is about to happen. The Fate's Hand specifically.
Don't think we have time to go on a shopping trip to edit.
No.
Do you think it's literal? Do you think literally the hand is built upon a place where disaster's about to happen?
I mean,
It's called
maybe.
Fate's Hand, so I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's either the place is built upon where a disaster happened, or it's built on a place where disaster is going to happen.
Yeah,
Or
or
both.
it might be a Rinaean saying, but it could also be you build your hand by practicing becoming better while doing something. So maybe the Inquisition became what it is thanks to and due to building their hands upon great disaster.
But
Facing
why
it.
don't we know about it?
Well, it makes sense. Like, if the Inquisition was formed a few years after the Starfall, it's been old enough heretics ever since.
There's a
Either
lot
way,
of,
They've got
there's a lot
work
of what
cut out.
ifs here.
well, there's no what ifs. We know what's our purpose.
I refer to the meaning of what was said.
Oh, okay. Either way, it doesn't have to mean anything. Maybe it's just echoes of something. We did last time we followed the voice. It was just an echo of memories that led us to the halls of memory. So maybe what Faena is hearing is something similar, a similar entity, maybe another partition of that entity we've met.
We should go back there.
Eventually, I'm not comfortable going back there yet.
I want to get this done, but we've been traveling for months now just to get this thing done.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We-
one
we have-
second. Someone's just buzzed my door.
Alright.
I can
How
run it.
rude.
Go break their knees.
Have we missed our birthdays? Oh.
I don't know.
No, no one knows.
Decide on our birthdays?
I didn't.
I don't know it.
I don't know it either.
My birthday today. Buy me magical potions.
We should speak with Faedrun when he gets back about our birthdays and
Oh,
get them in the calendar.
I think I'm gonna have to make my next
Look.
character.
We need it now. It's been mentioned.
I'm
Well,
back.
I don't know
Phineas
mine.
now wants to know when everyone's birthdays are.
Hey, Phineas, I don't know mine.
Oh.
Well, then pick one.
No,
Birthdays are important.
I didn't have any, so I'm fine without.
You can
Thanks.
have them now.
Zaelste, I have a suggestion.
I will be your
It
mother.
might be a bit cheesy. I know for a rename that's a bit much, but maybe you get reborn when you took that leap of faith. That could be your birthday.
Again, I haven't had birthdays, so I don't need birthdays. Simple.
Have a rebirthday then.
I don't need one.
Should we all celebrate our re-birthdays?
Yes.
I would say yes because, well, it hasn't been a year yet, but we are rare occasions. Like so many of us actually became Inquisitors.
I think what you're talking about is an anniversary and not a birthday.
Oh, I know. But what I mean is that
Technicalities, my man.
if you don't actually know your actual birth date, you might as well celebrate at least once a year. You don't have to make a big fuss about it, but at least keep track of time. Like, there's not much we have in this life aside from time. And for some reason, you all get temporary hit points.
It is magic.
How many is it now?
It's 10.
It's 9.
10.
Oh, it's 10 now. It's 10.
10, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've already got them on me. Okay.
Same.
I'm
Look,
trying to
I
think
think-
of when Phineas's birthday would be.
We could walk around, do whatever shop things, whatever people want, but we need to get this done. So
Yeah.
we at least can like free up some things that we actually want to do,
Yes.
rather
and-
than being a goddamn messenger boy for an emperor we don't care about.
I am not a boy.
And we're no messengers. We're just. We have a report to do. We have to.
Forgot about that.
A report given to us by animals.
Oh, that's just part of the report. There's so much more that we have to tell. I will not entertain the idea that we are doing it for him. We are doing it against him. There's a reckoning that has to happen. He cannot continue unharmed and unchallenged.
I get that. We're still doing what he wanted us to do.
Fine. His funeral. I'm sick and tired of people fleeing on technicalities.
Alright, well, people want to get their shopping, whatever, done. Let's just get it out of the way.
Well, somebody
can
woke up
match-
on the wrong side of the bed.
We can even add this whole, like, supposed localized blood rain if we're to believe what people are saying.
I believe. I mentioned the orb. They had no idea.
Yeah,
We know what the orb does.
we know that there are orbs
To a
that
degree.
control it. Maybe it's a different type of orb, but we definitely know that something like that exists or can exist.
Yeah, but remember, he also said that he heard it from a person of a person of a person of a person.
Yes, but he
My
did.
uncle.
Let's try to find someone else that was actually there. Again, he said that there might be people from Freeport that have traveled here since. It was 3 days ago. Let's go figure it out so that we have a bit more information to go on. And
That they were already stopped, so what's the point?
the point is that this person was very much not looking like one of those cultists from the Iron Masks. So
if they
it
already
mean-
had an orb, they wouldn't have come after us so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means it's a third party. It's important to know if they've been actually arrested, killed, where the orb is right now.
Could be an ally.
Or could be someone that is like a dog in a whatever type of game dogs like to rumble in.
Where did it say the orb?
It could just be an iron mask undercover without its mask, but working with them.
They said Freeport Many Roads is where the orb was.
We're not going there yet anyway, so...
I'd say, are we in a tavern that is...
We went
near-
outside.
Yeah, but are we near the port? Was that like where sailors would be drinking? Or was it more like a north one?
It's the major taverns. There's a lot of sailors and such, but there'll be people out and about in the town as well.
Okay. I'd say...
We can ask around why people do what they want to do.
Yep. I'd like to go ask around. Lady Faena, would you care to join me?
Okay.
Phineas looks annoyed. He was about to ask Faena if she wanted to go on a shopping trip, but he's missed his chance. He's just gonna stay quiet and be like, well, I guess I'm going shopping with Bree then.
What are we getting?
No idea.
Okay.
Pet food. People food.
Hey, Phineas. I have all the gold.
Yes!
And this never backfired.
And that was the moment they realized they fucked up.
Little bit.
Yeah.
So we have a team shopping and a team investigation, I guess.
Okay, who's on team
Sounds like
shopping? Who's keeping an eye on the cart? And like who's taking the cart and the animals and stuff? Are they even in town?
They'll be at like a stable, I'm assuming. Like,
Yeah,
I'd get
but
Bandit to guard
There's
it.
money on the cart.
I'd get Bandit to guard
I
it.
don't really have anything to do. I can stay with the cart.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
I'll just, head to the cart, I guess, and climb in and
He volunteers as tribute.
doze off. And probably snooze, just like listening in, just.
Bandit, keep an eye and
Animals
protect.
working.
I don't think we should bother asking like random sailors. We should probably find a captain. or
Yes.
Officer.
Yeah. I'll try to find a boat that was that has been in
Is
port.
Doc's there at the time, maybe?
Probably. I don't remember the name of that profession, but a manager of a dockyard usually has a manifesto of in and out of ships. We could go and ask them what
Yeah.
the ship that has been coming from Freeport and came in like a day or two ago.
I
Sounds
doubt they'll
good.
tell us. That's private information.
Well, we have the money. I think
Is
it's
it?
pirate.
We can still ask.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the docks.
And so we go.
Okay, we'll go ahead.
Okay. Oh, you want us to move on the map that you took a painstaking amount of time doing, and that is amazing. Sorry, that
So
came up.
sarcastic.
It was no, it didn't. I was trying to be nice, but I'm not used to it.
Resting sarcasm voice.
Lucien, I'm going to allow you to spot somebody of higher class, like an officer or captain.
Yes, I will try. Would you assist me?
Yeah.
Okay. So GM, we would be looking for either like a captain that seems to be sporting high-end style of Freeportish origin, or any type of officer that might be in the management of the dockyard. I don't remember the name of the people that manage docks like that. Do you know?
What, dock workers?
Not dock workers, the dude that essentially is handling who is docking where.
Harbour master.
Yeah, harbour master.
Thank you, Harbour Master. Yeah, we would be looking for either that or a captain that seems to be Freeportish and a bit higher standing. How would we go about doing that? Do we just walk around? Do we see any signs that points to a Harbour Master office nearby?
So there'd be a couple. Specifically, the big one, which is the building you're right next to for the domestic docks, and there'd be a smaller one over at the Aerith docks as well.
And Freeport is in Aerith?
Yes.
Okay, we are at the wrong docks then. Faena, we need to cross the river.
There's a bridge over here. It's alright.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, when shopping.
Meanwhile, the Shinhai Shenanigans pair are gonna take off looking for places to spend the copious amount of gold that Bree's been let loose with. And
Meanwhile, that's soup.
Jagdek and Snow are probably gonna be chasing us through the streets. Trying to keep an eye on us.
I'm looking for more really, really tasty cheese.
I want to try and... Oh, you want tasty cheese? I have a wheel and I haven't...
I want more tasty. I want all the different ranges.
Ooh, yeah.
Option.
Let's find some cool cheese, but I want to look out for any, like, shiny, magic-y baubles for Faena.
Okay.
1 second, just checking something. Why is this not working? It even says you've got a bonus. Okay, so for some reason the active effect isn't working there. Faena, I don't know why.
Okay. Where's the active effect? Let's have a look.
Unavailable effect. Why is it unavailable? Let me...
Uh-oh.
But even when it's enabled, it's not actually giving you the 10 extra HP. I don't know why.
No.
I'll just... You know what? Yeah, it says overall bonus 10. So why is it... We'll figure it out later. Not in the middle of this.
Okay.
Okay, so for now, could I just get a recap of what you guys are doing right now? Faena and Lucien are going to find the harbour master over at the Aerith docks. And Bree and Phineas are looking for cheese.
Cheese or
Cheese
magical
and
baubles.
like any sort of like magical baubles or like stuff that Faena might like.
Even if it's just something that's like charmed to look really pretty.
Hmm. Do I have any way of detecting magic? Let's have a look. No, I do not. I think. Unless I have a feature for it, but I doubt it. No, I don't think I do. Nah.
Oh well. I can tell you're not really going to find anything magic for sale in Zaelste.
Okay.
What about cheese?
In that case, cheese.
In that case, do an investigation check.
We can certainly try.
Oh crap, I put that in the wrong... We'll do that there.
Oh!
I don't know how to change that.
It's right above the chat box. There's a drop-down menu that says public rule. Change it. Or say something else for you, but change it. There.
Yeah, okay.
Ow.
Yeah,
5 and a
Bree
15.
is distracted.
Phineas, following his nose, would find, indeed, a stall selling cheese.
Find a cheesemonger.
Yes, a cheesemonger selling various cheeses imported from Freeport as well as from the Spiderlands. Not many people are buying the Spiderlands cheese despite living here, and you've never really seen any cattle in the area. So, I'll leave that to your imagination.
Is this gonna be spider's milk or some bullshit? I'm intrigued.
Let's get someone give it to Lucien.
We can just give it to him and let him figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. We just tell him it's cheese and let him... It's not a lie, it is cheese.
Do we remember where Renai was? Do we know where Renai was?
I mean, yeah, it was a major city in the southern... It was near Palm, which is in itself in the southern, in the inner sea to the south. South of the floodplain.
Okay. So not anywhere near the Spiderlands.
No, completely separate landmass.
Okay. At least I know that much. We should buy some to try it.
Yes. And the Freeport cheese.
Yes. We'll do like a charcuterie board, like taster set of the different cheeses.
Okay. If you're... let's just say 2 gold for all that cheese you're buying and get it out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, do you actually get charcuterie on that board, or is it just cheese? Otherwise, that's just a cheese board, okay?
Keep in mind, we're making a cheese board.
Well, we might as well go and see if we can find some, like, grapes and things and, like, some...
And meats.
Cured meats that aren't turkey.
You would be able to get meat from Aerith here.
Okay.
So, not spider meat.
Okay. We're basically getting a snack board for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
this is essentially the rations that we wish we could have, but don't actually keep well.
Perishables.
treat night.
Enjoying them while you're actually in a town before you have to get back on the road.
Yes.
We just took a trip where we ate raclette most evenings, so we had a pretty good, decent culinary experience there.
Are you familiar with the term scunnered?
No.
It's a Scottish thing where effectively it's when you get tired of having too much of the same thing. You know it's good.
Fair enough.
We call it scunnered.
But that doesn't happen with raclette.
Sure. So, meanwhile, while this charcuterie is all being put together, Lucien and Faena, you would wander over to the Aerith docks. There is a couple of vessels berthed right now. Quite big boats.
Yeah.
And you cannot lie.
Doesn't really apply, but...
So, okay, Faena, I would say Harbor Master, then see if there's any boats that flies Freeport flag, if we don't get the information we're wishing for.
Well, how far away is the dock? I mean, Freeport.
Freeport is... give me one moment. I believe it's about a full day of boat travel. As in 24 hours on a boat.
Okay. So yeah, we really should ask for a manifesto of which ships came in the last couple of days. That'd be enough for us to know, to be able to speak with their captains or crew.
Well, who wants this fine gentleman here?
Yep. Oh, well. Oh, greetings.
What do you want?
We are looking for a ship that might have come in, any ships, not a specific ship that might have come in from Freeport in the last 2 days.
In the last 2 days? Yeah, that ship at the end of the dock.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day.
Hold it!
Yes?
Why?
Oh, we heard of events that occurred in Freeport, and we're just curious about them.
Oh god, word's already got around about that.
Yes, it has, but we're interested in a professional capacity.
Okay, well, I mean, I hear everything that goes through these docks. What do you want to know?
Well, we would have liked first-hand account of what happened with that apparently localized blood rain.
Trying to think of any. I'm trying to think of any of the lads mentioned being there. I think there was one sailor said he was in the area. Like everyone else, he ran off and then stopped mid-running off so they could all go back and watch from a safe distance. Because
sensible.
You know how people are.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where he might be right now? Is he still?
Yeah, you're looking for Braun. I think he's probably working on the dock still.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I would leave him an appropriately sized tip. Let's say doubled.
2 gold then.
Okay, I will give him 2 gold. Thank you for your time, and have a very nice day.
Yeah, you as well, lad. I probably should have asked who they were.
To be calling Lucien?
Oh well.
I suppose you are, lad, aren't you, Lucien? You're quite young.
Come again?
You're quite young, aren't you, Lucien?
Oh, well, yes. Why?
Yeah, it's called you lad. It took me a moment to realise, yeah, you're very young.
I cannot tell what age you are, so I don't know if I'm older or younger than you relatively.
I'm over 100, so...
yeah, I'm definitely younger than you. I would be lucky if I live 100, but for my... For a human, I'm middle-aged. Not middle-aged, I'm nearing it.
Yeah.
Definitely middle-aged.
Could one of you just do me a favor quickly? Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
And just drag your token to here. Okay. It's not doing quite what I want it to do then, because I can't see it. I can't see the ruler on when you're doing that.
Okay.
The ruler is working again, you might have noticed. When you're moving your token. Or is it not showing up for you guys at all?
No.
Okay, I need to set it up properly. Because it is a bit of a different one.
I've never wrote it down, but to me, Lucien is maybe 30, 35. So he's had time to travel, be whatever he would have been in his previous life.
Young warthog.
But he was younger than the guy we spoke with. Oh, I need to restart.
No,
Okay.
don't.
Too late. I clicked.
No, you don't need to. I was just changing a setting.
Yeah, well.
Lucien passes out. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Lucien realizes he's hit the dreaded 3-0
Yes.
and passes out.
But I am younger than you, Lady Faena. But
I'm the oldest one here, not necessarily wisest, but
if I understand things properly, you're just a very young adult. You're barely out of your teenage years.
yeah.
It's I'd say I'm still your elder then.
Okay, Dad.
It's the ugh.
You're not my real dad.
Well, let's find this Braun person.
I'll shout, Braun, how are you?
You will see a man carrying a sack of potatoes or something walking along the dock, and he'll look over at you. The hell you want?
You Braun?
Well, who's asking?
I am.
And who are you?
My name is Faena. This is my friend Lucien.
Greetings.
We have some questions about what happened at Freeport the other day.
Why?
About the blood vein?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Well,
We are scholars. We're interested in what happened.
you're scholars.
Yeah.
He's gonna give Lucien a long look.
I'm more of a bodyguard, let's say.
Yeah.
Alright. Buy me a
We'll
drink?
make it worth your while. Yeah, of course, we'll make it worth your while.
Alright, let's head to the pub then.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Lucien will think his work ethic seems to be shady. He's just dropping that like a sack of potatoes or something.
No.
Oh, now it's working. Okay.
Lucien's intelligence.
They're just gonna go past with this random dude.
Yeah, you do just see this
Jagdek.
So with the new ruler, for some reason, the thing to leave a waypoint is the equals button.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You
Okay.
can change this if you wish in the configure controls thing, but we can worry about that later. But yeah, so it's like
Yeah, I'm just gonna use a regular one.
and the color on the outside is your movement range, so it turns to yellow, so on and so forth. But we have that bet. Why is there... Okay, something was bugged on the stream. Anyway, yes, you guys, especially Jagdek, would notice... Okay, they aren't disappearing on the stream. That's concerning.
They're not on mine either.
No.
I don't know how to fix that.
No, they go eventually, but like
Yeah.
Whose is that one? No matter. We'll deal with that at another time.
so
There's some
Jagdek
moments where I remember how Scottish you actually are. Like the moments where you go, ah, my brain's like, yep, Scottish.
I've always been Scottish. I'm always going to be Scottish.
I know, there's just
Lies.
sudden moments that my brain goes, ah, yes, there's the Scotsman we know and love.
Anyway, you, Jagdek, and possibly some of the others will see Lucien and Faena with a sailor walking into the pub.
Raised eyebrow.
Think that's important, Jagdek? Or should you just let it go? Let them handle it.
I'd let them handle it. Going with a dock worker into the pub. Probably for them fishing for information. They need our help. We'll find out soon enough. If somebody comes flying through a window, that's when we run in.
Then you just hear Bree yell out, Phineas, look at the scrape!
How much
Okay.
for the rest of the charcuterie board, DM?
I was just saying 2 gold for the whole lot. So
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I should never have given her so much money, should I?
No, but
Few
yeah,
gold's
it is
too
what
much.
it is.
Is there
She
I
can
bought
buy
more animals
or
with it.
anything.
She can pay for the taverns the next year.
I mean, technically, she's providing us with a lot of free food and supplies with the animals, so.
True, but the chicken shit is becoming an issue.
We heard that. Just so you're aware.
Did you?
We heard that.
Bree actually has a decent passive perception.
Okay.
Okay, so in the pub, the guy sits down and immediately orders the most expensive ale.
Yeah, so about 3 coppers. Okay, being polite, not gonna let him drink on his own. I will mimic what he's ordering to make him feel more at home and at ease with us.
So a mug of ale is typically 4 copper pieces. This would be 8.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I will subtract that, and I'm gonna let the young one make her moves.
What?
She has to learn at some point.
I love
it's
this
not-
whole concept that Faena may not actually be as competent as she actually is.
So, localized blood vein.
Well, about the blood rain, sorry?
Localized blood vein. You
Yeah.
saw it, apparently.
Well, yeah, it was weird, to be honest. So this guy, he was clad in this armor. He had this long beard, only one eye, otherwise was completely bald.
Hmm.
He marched into many roads. That's what we call one of the town squares. And then opened this bag he had, and out climbed this giant dog. And I mean giant.
Like came out of the bag hole.
Yeah, except it was clearly dead. Like, you could see its ribs and bits of rotting flesh and all that kind of stuff. Frankly, I don't know how he fit it in there. And then, to make matters worse, these shepherds, they looked like shepherds, they had crooks and everything, suddenly marched into the square as well. Except, and then, well, they all sort of twisted and contorted and became these horrible necrotic beasts.
Right.
And began killing people.
And did he seem to have a specific goal in mind, or was that just like testing his creations?
Well, while I was running away and trying to keep watch at the same time, you know how it is, I did see him. He climbed on top of the fountain, dragging one of the guards who'd got her up with him. Then he pulled this big orb, like a big red orb, out of this same bag, I think,
Yeah.
and did something, I don't know what, and it began to float in the air above him, and then the rain started to fall.
Ah.
Did he like sacrifice the hurt guard?
Don't know. I was
Did
gone by that
guard-
point.
Okay, and you don't know if the guard died. Okay. When you said big orb, can you like? And I try to mimic the size of orbs in front of my hand.
About the size of your head?
Okay. Comparatively, that's the player asking. Is it the same size as the orb we are aware of?
Yes.
Okay, same size, same type of. Okay. Thank
How
you.
closely do you see the orb? Does it have like swirling red inside it?
I could see it was red, that was it.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a lot of screaming and such, and then we heard the sounds of combat. So naturally, we all stopped running and turned to watch what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this bunch of people. There was a little kobold guy in all this armor punching things. there was this guy that's on the wanted board, actually. He was there, that elf with the big hat.
Oh.
There was a blue man. Another bald man with a big axe. Who else was there? There was some armored guy, like, and when I say armored, I mean like you couldn't see anything except for the armor. Carrying around a flaming spear.
Oh.
I feel like I'm forgetting people.
That's fine.
But yeah, it was a whole thing.
Okay.
Who am I forgetting?
So, and was he killed or was he?
Oh yeah, there was a girl with horns. That was it.
And did they kill the one that did it?
From what I heard, he killed himself.
Oh.
Like he ran from them, then smashed his head in. His own head with a hammer.
What? Oh. Okay.
Wow. What a gruesome way to go.
Then what happened?
Yeah. Well, good that it stopped. So that you'd say that this. Okay. Maybe this orb is in the hands of this this group of people. Okay. Well.
Oh no, the orb. So I had a look around afterwards. Just, making some valuables. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And the orb, after the, I guess, ritual was interrupted, it fell to the ground, rolled around, and crumbled to dust. But where it crumbled to dust is red. Like, we've tried clearing the dirt away, but it just stays red in that spot.
Oh.
Very small, like, not, like, you could stand on it, and that's about the extent of it. And it'd barely be visible.
Like the red, like the blood plains?
I've never been to the blood plane, but I presume so.
Okay, interesting.
I'm from the blood plains, so I'm going to ascribe blood plains dirt to him.
I mean, that sounds like red dirt. So, maybe?
So there's a tiny blood plain in Freeport.
Kind of creepy to think about.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you think about that you might tell us about those events?
The guard, the Senate's guard came and picked up the group that fought the guy, and they were seen going into the Senate building and then into an old, unused tavern not long after that. And rumor has it the Guardian Squirrel was helping them.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm gonna give him 4 gold.
The 4 gold vanishes very quickly into her pocket.
Anything else you can think of?
I mean, not really. I had to catch a boat out of there, so
Yeah.
not a lot. I don't really know what happened since. And I was on the last boat in. You could hang around for a few days until the next one if you really need to know more.
Anyone else in your crew see anything? Any of your friends?
No, as far as I know, I was the only one that was actually there.
Right.
Big city, Freeport. Makes this place look like a hovel.
I find it funny that the words Guardian Squirrel came up and you asked no questions.
I heard Guardian Squirrel.
Yeah.
No, it was Guardian Squirrel.
We're not asking, what's the Guardian Squirrel?
Oh, it's a very popular belief in the city that there's this squirrel that protects us.
Oh, Squirrel.
Squirrel, yeah.
I thought...
Little, big fluffy tail. Kind of like a rodent.
So you guys misheard. That's why you didn't ask about the Guardian Squirrel. Okay.
And I would like to note, as the player, that mid-conversation is finally when I realized we are talking about another campaign, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a moron. Carry on.
Oh, wow.
So, did anyone else say anything about where the orb came from? Or the man came from?
No, I mean, as far as I know, the man's dead. Smashed his own head in.
Yeah. Perhaps his plan failed me. Took the easy way out. And give another 2 gold.
It also disappears.
Well,
This guy's been paid like 7 gold.
6.
6
gold and 8 copper. Well, we're in town for a few more hours. If you think of anything, come find us.
Well, have you ever heard of the Magical Bazaar?
What's that?
The magic item shop in Aerith. Apparently the only official one in the entire island nations. He'll hand you a leaflet.
Huh. Is it the exact same one?
Yeah, but there's just... Down in the bottom corner, there's a little number, and it's different to the previous one that you fed to the goat.
Oh wow, this looks amazing.
Oh wow.
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 Well, let's not keep your captain waiting too long, huh?
Yeah, I better get back to unloading the hold.
Oh, well, have a good one.
He'll down his ale, and he will depart.
Where's Phineas's goat?
Okay.
Leaflets.
I would say, did Zaelste ever describe to us the people he's been teleported with?
Yeah?
I think
he
so.
did.
Shalin?
I mean, I told you about what happened to me when I got teleported south. It's up to you. Do you remember? Is the question.
I would assume that Lucien would.
Yeah,
He pays attention to his teammates. He would remember. He's better than me on that front.
Hey, Lucien, does that sound like Zaelste's old friends?
Yes, well, friends. Okay. Zaelste did seem to have a good opinion about them. So maybe it's a good thing that they were there to prevent that person from abusing this weird power.
I wonder what he did to activate the bloodstone, the blood book.
That's why I was asking. It might be gruesome, but maybe he had to kill someone to activate it.
There was 2 people described in that I didn't describe to you. I will say that.
Okay. Well, we should probably mention it to Zaelste. He's probably taking a nap in the cart right now.
Right.
Yeah, let's fade to black.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's a problem with this rule in that it doesn't remove the last movement other people did on your screen. Don't know why. I'll have to figure out what's going on there. In the meantime, yeah, are you doing anything else at the moment? You've got charcuterie. You've talked up a sailor. Hello?
Trying to think.
I think I'm just happy giving like the rest of the group a treat.
A treat of spiders.
Probably go.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to a
Oh, we got
Fletcher,
other cheese too.
Get some new arrow heads and feathers to make arrows along the road.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how much that would cost. I don't really know how much.
Materials is like half the cost of the.
Yeah, but it's
item?
not. It's not half of all the materials because he's not getting wood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go with half to keep it simple. So, however much quiver of arrows costs, half that.
Yes.
Is there a blacksmith here?
Yeah.
I'll buy some bullets for Zaelste.
Sorry, pardon me.
Because he never buys his own bullets. So
I just saw how much ammunition he has.
Yep.
He's alright for now.
You don't know.
I'm gonna buy him some more bullets anyway.
Okay, I will. How much is a pouch of 20 bullets again?
7.
Hmm?
7. It's my go-to answer for everything.
Why did it start raining?
All of a sudden, a freak thunderstorm has appeared in the town.
Well, I can just stay on because whatever.
No, it is a port town, so you expect it to rain some point.
It's a
It's
gold.
not raining on my screen.
It's not.
It's a gold. Okay.
It's a gold for 20 bullets.
I've got lightning, but no rain.
I'll buy some.
I mean, it's definitely raining.
Dry thunderstorm, be careful.
It's raining on mine.
A gold for 20 bullets is the same price as arrows.
Yeah,
I
apparently,
know, I looked at
apparently it's
yours,
the same.
but mine's just lightning. No rain.
Sorry, I'm back.
Discount.
How much are the bullets?
A gold.
How many bags are there to buy?
7.
What's your obsession with the number 7 right now?
I don't. Right now, it's been
It's
years.
because it involves me.
It's been years. Every answer is 7.
Well, during this freak thunderstorm, I would say here's got 2 bags if you wish to buy 2 bags. Okay, you buy 2 bags of ammo. I will move those onto your sheet. 1 second.
We one day have to go into a siege and he's like, I have 300 bullets.
I will hit everything.
He's like, I can hold this fort on my own.
I'm gonna start offering them to Snow, see if you can make arrows out of them.
Could potentially make blunt arrows with them, I guess.
Go no lethal.
Or
Could
for
I
great-
buy some blunt arrows?
I mean, you could potentially. They might. They wouldn't. I don't know how they'd
They're just
fly.
arrows without heads, right?
Yeah, there are botguns. They
Yeah.
do exist.
I'm not sure you could
The range is impaired, but they do exist.
But
Yeah.
they actually knock out someone?
Yeah.
Okay.
They would be like non-lethal arrows if they hit someone. It's essentially hitting someone with a beanbag shot, I guess.
That shit's painful though.
But yeah, it would do
yeah,
bludgeoning
it's meant
damage. It would do bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage instead of piercing damage, which could be useful in some situations.
If you'll allow it, I'll buy some blunt arrows.
Go for it.
Cool.
It'll be the same price.
It's fair.
You're welcome for the idea.
To be fair, I also read about it myself, just didn't pick it up. But thank you.
Yeah. Keep them separate to your other arrows for obvious reasons. Okay. So, I would say this time, like, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is storming. Are you guys heading into shelter, or are you staying out in the rain?
Bullets.
I would assume we'd be going to whichever inn we decided to stay at for the night.
Bringing our own food in there with us.
I mean, we'd have it like a gift bag kind of thing. Like, we'd have it in a bag ready to set out when we wanted it.
Okay.
We wouldn't just be walking around with a ready-made charcuterie board. I mean, this is us.
I mean, it's Bree, so.
Well, there is quite a few inns because it's a busy port town, so there's people always coming and going. You'd be able to get board at probably most of them, including the
Is this
Emerald
one?
Waves if need be. Yeah, that'd be one.
I want to stay here.
Okay.
I don't know if the rest are, but I want to stay here.
I mean, Zaelste isn't. Zaelste's in the back of the cart.
Yeah, we came and grabbed
We
you.
would go
but-
back to the cart to check at least, well, to at least check on the animals and the companion that we left with them.
I give Bandit a bit of cheese.
Giving the dog cheese, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
my dogs have always loved cheese.
They love cheese; it doesn't love them.
Mine have actually been alright with it,
Fair.
but then I don't give them like huge chunks. So
You'll find me half asleep in the back of the cart because it's raining, with my hat over my face.
I quack at you.
You're not a duck, Bree.
You don't know me.
I do. That's the thing.
Ducks.
We're not getting ducks. We have too many animals, Bree. We don't need ducks.
Alright, fine. I won't get a duck.
We already have one egg-laying bird.
You'll get 2 ducks.
I'm not getting any ducks.
Well, we can
Yes.
adduct
Yeah.
them.
And I take it we're not leaving, is what you're about to tell me?
In this weather, we'd rather sleep in a nice place. Plus, we bought a charcuterie board.
I don't know what that is.
Meat and cheese.
Grapes.
And grapes. And, like, it basically is some nice food that goes off on the road, and we wanted to treat ourselves. Because it's
Treat
nice.
yourself.
Fine.
Like, Phineas looks a little bit self-conscious, like he's gonna get told off for spending the money. on this food because we've eaten a lot.
It's just like, here you go.
You'll never get that from Zaelste. Unless you spend his money, he won't care.
Technically, she spent some of your money.
It's
It's
not
the
mine.
party's money.
I've got enough money on my person at the moment. I'm just like, yeah. It's the party's currently, I guess. At least in
Yeah,
my
I took
head
the
it is.
party's money and I'm giving it back to the party. I'm not selfish.
We've just converted it
Yeah.
into food. Okay,
How
we
the-
will.
Sorry, I'm just marveling at the fact that the rain is going behind where it says Argon, but it's going in
Yeah.
front of where it says the Emerald Waves.
Yeah, it's like a layer that's like.
But
been
they're
added
both
over things.
exactly the same, just one's a different size.
I'm still just, no rain, just lightning.
Bree doesn't
He
see
doesn't
rain.
see the rain. No. Only if it's blood.
Rain blind.
Hi, Zaelste.
Hey, Faena.
Got you some presents.
Is it bullets?
How did you know? The voices told me you need more bullets.
You should stop listening to the voices.
I was joking that time.
Well, you still hear them, which is a problem.
Well,
Again, you said at that time, that's an issue.
I need to roll something for myself.
Ominous.
Where is?
I'm gonna hand Zaelste 2 bags of bullets.
Okay, Faena, you don't have to keep buying me bullets. Okay, I thank you for it, but again,
You've given Zaelste the bullets.
Yep.
Okay, Zaelste, you
convert-
have. I've just updated how many bullets you've
yeah,
got.
Phineas looks jealous when Faena says that they got a present for Zaelste, and then he starts looking like, it's just bullets. Just bullets, it's fine.
Thank you.
After a moment, he thinks he's hiding his mental conversation well.
I kind of just want to see if I perceive this.
Is that insight versus my deception?
Yeah, I don't know. Does it meet it?
Beats it, so you would know.
Bree definitely knows.
Faena, again, thank you. You don't have to keep doing this, but thank you still.
It's gonna come in handy in battle. I think Faena is thinking about all of us. It's not just a gift for you.
I'm start showing him the bags that I've got on my belt at this point of just the bullets.
At that point, I open the bag and I say, I still have some for you as well. I've been carrying that for like weeks.
Oh god, he does.
I just feel like, guys, please.
You need to shoot at more things. That's the issue.
Maybe I should get one of those boomsticks.
Yeah.
Give me more things to shoot at. Phineas, I'm scared of what you're gonna do with it.
Oh.
I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just scared.
Lucien.
Just train with it before you actually try to shoot something, Phineas, if you're going to.
It's fine. I'll just use my magic.
While we're
I mean, your magic is kind of like a big boomstick, right?
Yeah, I go dugga sometimes.
Exactly.
while we're doing presents, Lucien,
Yes.
I have a present for you.
Okay. Why?
I'm gonna hand him. Why not?
Okay. And what do you hand me?
I'm gonna hand him this fire blade.
You know I only bonk.
Yes, this is fire, though. Is it any use to you?
If he's so set on bonking, maybe Snow would like it. Hey, Snow,
Yes,
how are you with fire?
it's better than water. I have to take care of the fur though. So not too close, but heat is nice. Makes me drowsy.
It's a very nice blade, Faena, and I thank you for thinking of me. You're sort of putting me on the spot by gifting it to me. When did you get that?
Had it for a while.
They've been
Speaking of
using it as their torch, haven't they?
Yeah.
I've been using it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
Lucien, I do need to point out that you currently are attuned to 4 items.
I for some reason I wanted to mention that I cannot unattune The gloves.
Oh.
I've been trying, so I've just unequipped it. If I click on the action button, it doesn't let me unaction.
It won't let me undo it either.
Yeah. So it's but yeah. So I'm using the equipped one to.
Why can we not? Why can we not unattune?
I can.
It's fine. I use the equipped one, and. So Faena, thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not that good with a blade.
So
but it's kind of YouTube.
I'll keep on it for now then.
Maybe we could get it changed into a bonk weapon.
Yeah.
Maybe we can transfer the enchantment to my Morning Star.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So it isn't actually a blade; it's just a handle.
Oh.
Yeah.
The blade is literally a line of fire.
Does that mean that we might be able to change it so that, like, when he uses it, it's just a big club or something?
I don't think that makes sense. But maybe the projection of it could be coming out from the spikes of the Morning Star, though.
Like Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Well, something to consider. There's no one that can do that for you here.
I'm also hung up on the point that, like, Snow is like, Snow, you said fire makes you sleepy?
Yeah, that's nice and cozy.
Oh.
Cat.
Oh, you meant like that. Sorry,
No, heat, not fire itself. I don't sleep on fire. I'm not an idiot.
I have a present
Why
for
do you ask,
Bree as
though?
well. Oh.
What?
You can have this.
Oh!
We've had it for a while.
I completely forgot you had that.
Yeah.
I will take it and just get lost in it immediately.
I will transfer it as soon as I find where it is.
I just deleted it, sorry.
You deleted it before I could give it to Bree. Okay.
Sorry.
Out there.
Ryan's.
And I don't have a backup of it.
It's alright, it's just I made it, I think you made it.
Yeah, and it's just a book. It's fine. I'll just put this one on. Edit. Done.
Yay.
Okay. So, your in-rooms... How much is an in-room in D&D again?
it depends on the inn.
For a mid-tier inn, let's say 4 beds to a room, we would say a gold per room. That is not per person, per room.
Oh.
So a gold per person?
No, per room.
Oh, okay. Well, let's grab 2 rooms then and just split up.
Okay, I pay for it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Phineas is sulking a bit.
Alright.
Faena's been giving out gifts, but not to him.
Faena. You've not succeeded.
No.
Funnily enough.
Everyone can notice. That thing is in a very bad mood.
His sleep time is.
But
just, like, I don't know.
Faina's in a bad mood.
Lucien would try to not necessarily noticing Faena's mood because he can notice only one thing at a time, and but he's gonna go like, Faena, I really appreciate what you're doing right now. You're putting the needs of the party at the front and center, trying to get all of us to be more battle ready for the next time, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yes, my cattle book will get me battle ready.
Yeah.
Can you roll a persuasion check? Just a quick persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. and you know, Lady
you
Bree,
may be able to convince Phineas to stop being a little bitch.
Yes, that's the point. And Lady Bree, you know, armies fight on their stomachs. A well-fed army is a winning army,
Okay.
so that's important just as much as your eggs are.
Speaking of
I go back to my-
food,
Oh yeah. Food.
We'll pull out the bag with all the cheeses and things, and like,
there's so many things that we thought people would want to try. This one's a delicacy in this area, apparently.
and he's gonna point to the spider cheese or whatever it was, and he's gonna take a nice amount of the cheeses and the grapes and the things and give it to Faena.
Yeah.
He doesn't give her the meat because he knows that she's vegetarian. And he's just kind of like, you okay?
How much have I been drinking at this point?
I don't know, how much have you been drinking at this point?
I would like to have been drinking a lot.
I will happily share some of my decent liquor with Faena
I've
if
been
she
buying
wants
wine.
some of it.
Okay.
I got a present for you, Phineas. I say a very slurred speech.
He looks excited.
I'm going to pass him. Where is it? If I click an item, it doesn't consume it, does it?
No, it shouldn't. What item is it?
A potion.
Oh, it will consume it if you click it.
How do I broadcast it without saying the words?
Probably if you click it, it will ask if you want to consume
I don't
it.
think it does for consumables.
That one.
Oh, wow.
I passed Phineas that.
How did you do that?
I just dragged it.
Oh, neat.
And I say to him quietly, you'll need that later.
Ominous.
Fade to black.
Like, he's gonna look kind of like, oh really? Okay, he's intrigued.
I have like a bit of cheese.
He's then
and-
gonna go up to the bar and ask if they have baths here.
My brain went immediately to the critical role bathtub scene.
Oh god.
Oh, we're on the same wavelength and I love it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Phineas is going to the bar.
Yeah, Owlet, to answer that question, my brain just stopped. Do a constitution save. Which you're
Is that
proficient in now.
because of the spider cheese?
No.
Drinking
So
a
that's
lot.
not correct. We need to give
Oh,
you...
right. Okay.
So you'd have +3 to that.
Oh,
No, you're holding your booze.
very woozy.
Phineas will happily drink with her, like, and just keep her company.
Anyone's ever seen Faena drunk, actually? She's never drunk like this before.
I'm just gonna.
You just don't get drunk.
I'm kind of just gonna wander to Snow and Lucien and be like, should we be concerned that Faena is
I've got
drinking
just the
that amount?
thing. I've got just the thing. We've got cheese, we've got charcuterie. I open my bag, I take out a loaf of bread. We've got baguette now.
Why did this? You can just get.
I don't know if baguettes will help with this.
It's-
Lucien
it's-
needs to be drinking a lot.
Blasphemy.
It always does with food. She can sponge it up. It's gonna be fine.
I mean, should we be worried that she's drinking this much? It's like something's clearly an issue here.
We've had a setback earlier, so information were not that useful. Seems like though your friends from when you were teleported took care of the person that did the localized blood rain, but that's all we have to go on about. So it's unless we cross paths with them, we are not gonna have any more info for Lady Faena. However, bread and food, and maybe this can become a merry occasion instead of a gloomy one.
Look, I'm not the person to do this, but maybe we should literally ask if she's okay. I'm not good at that.
Okay.
is trying to make sure that she's okay and lighten the mood if she seems glum.
Yeah.
But he can only do so much. He's a charismatic little bastard, but...
Or, ask what's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I already did. Didn't I? Did I not?
Yeah.
Bree stops reading at this. It's like, Faena. You okay?
Yeah.
You're seeing...
Yeah.
Bree, you're seeing, Zaelste just give you a thumbs up and you grab his drink.
Just like, you're hearing Zaelste and Lucien and Phineas talking under their breath at the bar.
Yeah.
And then you're like, are you okay?
Thumbs up, and I'm back to my drink.
And I don't think you are.
I've got a secret I can't tell anyone.
You can tell me.
I can't tell anyone.
Why not?
Not allowed to.
But what if I get Crispy? Look, here's Crispy. But I put Crispy on my... Talk to Crispy. Then you're telling someone, and then it's a problem halved.
But Crispy wouldn't understand the problem.
Yeah, but it might help you think of a a solution for the problem. Tell Crispy.
Oh, there's always a solution. If you need to speak. I'm sorry, I had to hear bread and joy. I'm gonna go over there.
Sir,
Lucien came over, deposited bread, made himself feel awkward, and left.
Sir, take yourself out with the trash you belong with.
Yeah, but just come on, tell Crispy. It might help you feel better.
Oh, I definitely can't tell Lucien. Oh no.
Get really close, and tell Crispy.
Oh, I guess not cuddling Crispy.
Use your words.
Are you gonna roll a persuasion check at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do it.
Persuasion. Oh, I'm persuasive.
How do I resist persuasion?
Sheer dumb luck. That's my answer for most things, to be honest. Sheer dumb luck.
Hey, Crispy, I've got a new voice friend. That's what I say to Crispy.
I was close enough that I'd hear that, but I'm not going to mention that I heard it. And you just see Bree look around like...
I'm far away enough that I still hear it.
Yeah, it's good.
Jagdek's on the next table, and he's just like, uh-huh.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Like, does he have a friend?
Faena, make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Am I near enough?
Fine, right?
You walked away, so I'm going to say no, you're not near enough.
My bread is there, it's enough.
Your bread is not, no.
Your bread is not a listening device.
No, but it's a way to commune and project my aura of protection.
Faena, you take 9 psychic damage as you begin to get a massive headache.
Oh no.
No, she doesn't. It takes her temporary hit points away.
Yeah.
Still gets a headache.
I might get like a nosebleed or something suddenly.
A grape up Faena's nose. Because that's Bree's medicine. She doesn't do medicine.
See, Crispy, I told you it's a secret. Now I'm hurty.
Zaelste,
Yes.
presuming you're near a window, you would notice that the rain has stopped, but at this point it's late at night.
Okay.
Are you still intending to leave town right now, or are you going to wait until the following day?
I mean, I figured everyone was chilling there because of the amount of food and drink we were consuming that everyone's waiting for
Sensible.
the next day.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't want to go in the rain. It was a good excuse to buy a night at the tavern.
Also be muddy.
Wasn't it already afternoon when we asked the question?
I did say it was about 3 o'clock when the storm started.
Yeah, so it was already mid-afternoon and we wouldn't have done much road before we had to stop again.
Phineas would notice that Faena's nose is bleeding and would be there like, oh god, what happened? Are you okay?
You'd notice that Bree looks worried as well.
Bree, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. It just He was talking to the kitty and then nosebleed. Magic kitty.
I'm trying to tell what kind of cat this would be. Would it be a normal cat? Would it be a single brain cell cat? Or would it be one of those hell cats? The ones that are just, you know the kind I mean.
It's an orange one. It's always the orange ones.
No, it's a calico. He's got brains.
I love calicos. Did you know that calicos can only be female?
Yes.
Genes.
And orange are typically male. Like,
And insane.
and insane, yeah.
No, they're not insane. They share a brain cell. Sometimes that brain cell does not have enough power for the number of ginger cats there are in the world. Sometimes it does. This manifests as nuts.
Oh. Bye-bye, Crispy. Where's Phineas? Where's Phineas? Where's Phineas?
Hey, Phineas just pops up with more drinks. Yeah!
Where's our room, Phineas? I need to lie down.
Okay, let's go to our room. Like, when people bought rooms, how many rooms was it?
2.
2. Phineas will get a room just for him and Faena.
Good.
I mean, someone else is getting a room to themselves.
Dibs.
Wait,
Jagdek,
what?
because he's too big.
Fuck.
Jagdek needs 2 of the beds to himself, to be fair.
Well, okay, I need to insight check that.
Sure.
On Phineas.
What?
For the first time, Faena is drunk and you try to have a room alone with her?
I'm going to look after her. She's a precious being.
Hey, Lucien.
I mean, he incited you for that, so.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. He's gonna look after her.
Right,
He's not gonna
Lucien.
push his luck unless there's a large chance.
I'm gonna stumble up to Lucien. I got my hand on his shoulder and go, "You're not my real dad."
It's... Well... I'm not, that is true. But
No, I'm going to the bathroom.
if you...
Jagdek just gets up and leaves the
if you
situation.
do need to speak about things, Faena, you know I'm here.
Yeah, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
I know.
And,
Sleep it off.
we can't ignore voices in your head. This is getting a problem.
Who told you?
I don't think you heard that at the time, Zaelste.
No, I didn't. So just ignore me.
I've not told anyone yet.
I've been drinking a lot. Maybe I'm hearing voices now too.
I give one last piece of bread to Faena, and I say, have some water, have some bread, and sleep it off.
Yeah.
We have a long road tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I can
Okay,
lesser
fine.
restoration you tomorrow and get rid of the hangover.
Okay, night-night, Lucien. You're my favourite. I hug you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Shots fired.
That's like let go of him, like, ugh. What am I
I'm just
doing?
imagining that image of someone holding a dog while there's a very upset cat in the background.
Yeah.
No, it's that meme where you've got the guys walking down the road and he's like, ooh, and the girlfriend's like, what the fuck?
Okay. So, around this
It is
point,
weird.
is everyone headed to bed at this point, or? Also, Phineas, if you're getting another room, it's another gold.
Okay, I'll mark one off.
I would have kept drinking for a bit and then gone to sleep.
I would have gone over and told. Is Snow still here?
Yes.
I would have told Snow and Zaelste what I overheard being told to Crispy.
Snow's passive perception is also quite high. He might have already heard, but
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have.
Lucien either.
I tell the peoples, and then I pick up my book again and just. Who am I sharing a room with?
I assume Jagdek.
Well, Jagdek wanted his own room.
I guess we
I
all
mean,
bunk
there's
up
like
together.
3 or 4 beds in a room.
Yeah, it's fine.
Four
we
beds
always
to a room.
Let's have those. We all lay down on the beds in the dark and we just chat to the ceiling. Am I the only one
You
being
want to have a
nostalgic about?
teenage girl heart to heart?
It's not just teenage girls who did it, okay?
Okay, so you told me and Snow about what you heard.
Yeah, and Lucien if he was. If he
I'm
was there as
right
well.
there.
Oh, you told Lucien as well. Okay, so everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Phineas doesn't.
Well, it's
probably concerning.
It is
That's-
concerning.
Very concerning.
So you guys are going to be contingency planning. Phineas is going to try and get Faena to talk to him because he's very concerned about how she seems to be giving away all of her stuff, and like she's giving out a lot of doom flags right now. And she seems very upset and sad, and he just wants to make sure she's okay.
Yeah. I'm good. Phineas,
Yes.
do you want to make a little pillow fort with all these beds that we don't need?
Yes.
She is a teenage girl.
Okay,
Hey,
so
everyone loves pillow forts.
Yeah, that's what.
Make a nice comfy pillow fort and snuggle up, and he's gonna make sure that she has the best pillows, and like he's gonna make sure there's water next to her and some snacks on hand. He's looking after her.
Okay.
All for pillow fort.
So, as you are all resting, hang on a moment. What's everyone's passive perception? Okay, nope.
17.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Noted. Snow, what you just messaged me, are you doing it discreetly or are you just doing it?
I'm just doing it.
Okay. You guys would notice that Snow leaves his chain off to the side, away from his bed. The other end of the room.
Like completely far away from him, or
On a bedside table or on the table if there is one in the room, of the farthest place of the room.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
someone is sleeping in the bed next to it or something.
There would be somewhere you could put it.
Okay.
So depending on who shares the room with Snow, they would notice this.
Aren't we all except Jagdek sharing room?
Yeah.
We have 2 rooms. There's
Got 3
only
rooms.
Jagdek?
Yeah, Jagdek is alone. There's the 4 of us, and then there's Phineas and Phineas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phineas bought another room.
So
Okay.
me, you, Lucien, and Bree are in the same room.
Yes,
And probably the cat.
of course. Crispy too.
You already said I was there.
You missed a trick. The cat should have been white, and then they could have been Krispy Kreme.
I will shoot you.
There's just this little voice that says that to you in the middle of the night. It's like inspiration in your sleep, Bree.
Does that seem not normal? Because
Yeah, Snow?
It seems deliberate. Yes, Lucien?
I don't think anything of it. I'm sorry, whatever.
Any reasons you're not carrying your chain near you during the sleep?
I had some weird dreams when we last were in a nicer place. And I tried to... You know how if I attribute things of chance to fate, the coins get uppity?
Yes.
I'm doing an experiment to see if it's because of the chain. I'll do the same ritual the next time we have a nice place to sleep, but with the coin over there and the chain on me. See what happens.
And you said you had dreams when?
Odysseus, Death Row.
Death row, I think.
Okay, so
Maybe even earlier. Quite a ways away.
I don't want to be alarming, but we have one that hears voices. You start having dreams. I mean, is stress getting to our party?
I'm not that stressed though. And dreams are normal, just these are a bit weird. Like two things are fighting. You know that weird saying old people like to use of the two wolves fighting inside of you? It's basically that. Just different.
I understand. Thank you for sharing in a forthcoming manner.
It's just a simple experiment, see what happens.
Okay.
Might be nothing, probably is nothing.
You should let us know the results.
If I can figure out if there are results.
That's fair.
Last time it was different.
So, and Faena is hearing different new voices.
Yeah, that's the one that worries me.
And when she spoke about it, she got a nosebleed.
Are we familiar with anything like that happening, GM?
With anything like what, sorry?
My question would be phrased more in are we aware of curses or mental effects that would preclude someone from telling things, forced to keep secrets? Like what happened to Faena? Do we...
I mean, yeah. There are... It could be any number of things that could do that magically. Could be curses, could be some kind of geese, could be all sorts of stuff.
And could it happen to someone without their knowledge?
Hard to say, but Faena has knowledge, so...
Okay.
As in, they're aware that they can't say it because they were saying that to the cat. They're not allowed to say it.
Okay, well, to the party.
As far as I remember, wasn't it when we found that weird item back, like, in the facility?
Yeah, the stone floating around her head.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't Phineas have that now?
No.
Well, I don't remember. Was it, no? Because that was the eye thing. The
my
D
bad.
things.
It's worrying. We should probably not use those type of items, especially from a place that we were tasked to. He starts looking at his armor and...
They said we had free reign to take what we wanted.
Yeah, but...
That was on the orders we were given.
That's true, but if it starts speaking to us, maybe there's things that are being... some heretical thoughts that are being shared.
I mean, is your armor talking to you?
It's not, but I can assure you that if it starts talking to me, you will see me naked in the 10 next minutes.
That's impressive for that amount of armor that you can do that. I think that's the one we just need to be concerned with. We need to. I don't want to use the word confront because that feels hostile, but like.
Question.
Address it. We need to address.
Inquire.
Yeah, those are all way better words.
I am wisdomous.
We need to tell Faena. Because tonight she was weird. And who knows, like, I don't like saying it, but like if something's telling her things that if she tries to say and it causes her harm, who knows what's been said to her that she might not be able to talk to.
Yes, and we don't want her to
figure out who is talking to her.
Yes,
to know if it's malevolent or not.
Yeah.
And maybe once we get at Fate Hand, we can get counsel on what that item, what might be speaking to her. But it's.
I don't want to do that behind her back.
No, I agree. I agree.
I want to get her to seek help for it.
Yes, and she needs to be aware that we will support her. We do not want her to lose herself to any kind of random ass corruption. She is better than that.
Definitely.
Agreed.
Anyway, Lady Bree, your charcuterie board was well put together. I appreciated it.
Thank you. I will tell Phineas too. He helped.
Thank you very much.
Leap. Although I'm gonna try and keep an ear out for Snow if he tries to do something in the night.
Yeah.
Sure he won't, but you know,
Yeah.
just in case.
Hopefully Jagdek is gonna keep an eye that Faena doesn't sleep during the night.
If
I mean,
it doesn't
anything.
Yeah, like sleep away, not sleep.
Oh, sleep, right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jagdek would notice if anything happened, to be honest.
Bree's just gonna read a bit longer and then she'll sleep.
And what they don't know is I've taken all 4 of the beds that are in my room, shuffled them into a big long line, and I'm sleeping across them.
Nice.
He is sleeping like a baby.
Yep.
Okay. So, going into the night, Snow.
Mm-hmm.
During the night, you begin to have a dream.
Oh, Snow.
You're in a very snowy place, which you would gradually begin to recognize as a village. And there's a lot of other tabaxi running around. For reasons you aren't entirely sure, however, you choose to walk out of your village that day. You don't know why you did it. You just, for some reason, felt compelled to. And began to wander up a trail. Just wandered and wandered until near the top you saw a group of armored men doing something. You aren't sure what, and one of them quickly spots you as well, pointing you out. 2 of the men give chase to you as you run off into the woods. And a few minutes later you hear a great rumbling, and the very mountain itself seems to be shaking. You eventually lose the 2 men, but when you return to this village, it's not there anymore. It's just wreckage and snow. At this point, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Great at those.
Is he sleeping next to me?
It wouldn't be enough anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know. That is where the dream will end, and it'll just go back into the blackness of sleep. Faena,
Right.
you will awaken before everyone else, as you always do, being an elf.
Yeah.
And you'll just notice, in the dim light coming through the window as the sun's starting to rise, a shadowy shape, quite large, has wings, and its shadowy hand will just point at you, make an almost tut-tut motion, move in front of its mouth as if saying shh, and then vanishes.
Oh. Would I be? Would I remember what happened?
Constitution
Like,
saving throw. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jagdek.
Yes.
Let's see. Asleep, you'd have a -5 to your passive perception because of disadvantage, which would still be absurdly high. From the room that Snow, Lucien, Zaelste, and Bree are in, you just hear a thump.
Okay.
Did Bree fall out of bed again?
What time is it?
Around. This would have been earlier on in the evening, before Faena woke up.
Okay.
The only sounds coming from there now are the sounds of people sleeping.
Interesting.
And then,
I
oh, sorry, go on.
As I say, I will question about that when everyone's awake.
Okay. As the sun fully rises and you all start to wake up, Bree, you've got the highest passive perception in that room, aside from Snow. You would wake up and find Snow asleep on the floor in the far corner, clutching his chain.
Oh.
I'm gonna just quickly cross to where Zaelste is and poke him awake.
What?
Look!
What do you mean, look? Oh,
Yeah,
that's.
that's not good.
I mean, he might have just woke up in the night.
And clutched it?
I mean,
He is asleep on the floor.
I mean, he's a cat. How hard does it look like he's like
on the bed?
How hard is he like clutching it? Like death grip almost clutching it? Like, oh my god, I'm terrified clutching?
So
or is it just like
give me an intelligence check.
oh Jesus. A check. How does one do those?
Click the intelligence button at the top of the screen.
Yeah, you click where it says the
That
name
one.
of the stat.
Yeah. You would say about not quite, but nearly as tight as you were holding yours when the mind melder was probing about in your head. So it's not to the point. It's not quite to the point of drawing blood like you did, but it's tight.
Well,
Fine.
shit. We should wait for him to wake up. Let's not force him awake.
Yeah. Lucien!
Oh,
Lucien! I bounce on Lucien. Lucien!
Don't wake them all up.
Bree, keep it down.
Oh.
Yeah, at this
Sorry.
point, Snow would be awake because Snow's got good passive.
See what I mean? It's just waking everybody up.
It's Lucian's birthday. I'm wishing him a happy birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Inside check. Please.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do a history check. May I, DM?
Yeah, sure.
When you went to check your door, we were like, did we ever decide on birthdays for these characters?
Yeah, I figured it was
apparently
something like
Bree
that.
has just decided on
That deception.
on
Holy
Lucien.
Jesus.
No, Bree. No, Lady Bree. It's not my birthday.
Oh, damn it, Phineas said it was. I'm sorry.
But it's an intent that
Be under
counts.
the bus. I'm not there, but still.
Beep, beep.
I am I'm crouched down next to Snow, and I'm just like,
His eyes are still closed, so he hasn't noticed himself yet. But
Ah.
Faedrun, do I remember the dream?
Roll. I'm going to say another. I'll let you do intelligence or wisdom as a save.
Definitely.
Are you
intelligence.
wisdomous?
No, I'm smarter.
There is still traces of it, but it's like any dream. It's fading quite quickly as you try to focus on it.
Fading fast.
Yeah.
Well, I did dream snowy mountain. I walked the path. That's quite nice, actually.
didn't decide in the middle of the night that, hey, my chain's important
Don't
for anything,
remember
did
much. No, why? I opened my
you?
eyes.
Just look around where you're sleeping. What's in
Oh,
your
fuck.
hand as well?
I see.
Your fingers are incredibly stiff from holding it so tight for so long.
I might have even actually pierced my hand with my nails. I have those.
Potentially.
Aren't they retractable?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah,
It-
but fight or flight does a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing, though. You have it from an answer. You know what matters to you. That's a lot of certainty in a world full of sometimes unknown.
Not certainty.
Whatever it was traumatizing enough that looks strangely familiar to how I was.
Shall we? So
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, Lucien.
It's
admire your faith in fate, but I'm
It's-
not a religious man.
it's not just that. It's you fled your experiment. You fled being alone with the coin.
I've had the coin longer than the chain, though. Why now?
Perhaps you know what is good for you now, even if it's on a subconscious level.
When did it first start?
The dreams.
Yeah.
Well, the problems with my luck. You know that this weird accidents I sometimes have. Started after I became an Inquisitor, not before.
So is that like your coin is a jealous mistress?
Perhaps. I'm not
It's-
certain.
The
How-
thing that worries me is what's caused you to go for that so desperately.
Yeah, seems like something scared you, and you were alone with the coin. Maybe it's what brought you to become an Inquisitor. Why were you there that day?
I've been saved by a friend at Fate's Hand. I've been living there. It felt like the next logical step. I don't have any grand ideas of why, but it's just
Lucien,
felt it was a good thing for me to do. Spread my wings, go outside of the mountains. Before I joined you guys, I have never left the mountains around Fate's Hand.
Cats
And
have
I know
wings.
those like the back of my hand, but I have never been outside of them.
and how do you feel about it now, having traveled with us?
It's weird.
People are weird.
Yes, and I notice I like the snow.
Lucien will stand up, still being in his pajamas, I guess, and would approach Snow if he let him.
Sure.
Just gonna put his hand on your shoulder and say, I just want to believe that now you know what's good for you.
That's the problem. I don't. It doesn't make sense. I
Doesn't
need
have-
to understand.
You know, sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. If your body reacted, if your subconscious went there, you were fated to take that leap of faith with us. You were fated to be here. You're at some point you're gonna have to accept it.
That's why I said I admire your faith.
Yes.
It's just not mine.
You don't have to have faith.
I-
It's just truth.
I prefer to find the logic in things.
Well, what logic is there in your instincts, your gut feeling?
They save you, but
Yes.
sometimes it also forces you to do things you don't want to. That's
But in
what
the
I'm
end-
trying to figure out here.
In the end, does it not matter that somehow you knew your way?
Then it's weird. It started happening after I became an Inquisitor, not before. My instincts haven't changed. I still don't trust certain people just because I don't trust people that quickly.
I get it. That's only good practice.
I prefer the logic of nature. You know, when you encounter a bear, he wants to eat you. Most of the time. Sometimes they've had a meal and then you're fine. But it's a bit luck of the draw sometimes.
And you know who we are, why we're here. We are the bears that are here to protect, defend civilization from heresy.
Okay, now you're just being weird with your euphemisms.
No, it's just I know it might feel scary to you because you've never had that sort of realization, but even something scary is necessary sometimes to preserve things.
I agree. But I will continue my experiment if that's okay with you.
Yes. And thank you for sharing what you're doing. I'm afraid now for you of what that coin might do if you abandon it. But maybe that's what
Afraid for myself as well. Not just because of the coin, but also of the chain. They're both responsible in some way for this. And I'm just trying to figure out which is which.
Well, having had jealous mistresses in the past, sometimes they are responsible on their own. That coin.
Maybe.
It's just first Faena and now you.
Yep.
Losing control of one's body is it's very terrifying.
I look at
whether you're doing it for good or bad, it's terrifying.
Agreed.
And I walk out the room.
I'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
I've walked out the room.
Well, we're with you.
And that also was more of a statement to himself than to the others.
I look at Bree. Lady Bree.
Mhm.
Any voices, weird memories, dreams, anything?
No, it's just me in here.
Good. I'm fine too.
Good. I think it's the cooking. It keeps us sane.
I think so. These guys need hobbies. I know you're in the room still, but you guys need hobbies. You don't have to be so intense all of the time.
This is my normal.
I know. You know what? Lady Bree?
Yeah.
No?
What?
Let's have breakfast together.
Yeah. Hungry.
But... And I pop berry.
No, together! Ah!
Could have eaten it with us while we're eating our breakfast.
True, but now I can, I don't know, whittle some arrows.
I was just hoping to share food. It's fine.
I can still eat
share.
with you. I just don't need it.
Yeah, but sharing.
I'll take some. You decide what I eat. Not too much though.
Okay. The stakes have never been higher.
I'll go and get some fresh eggs.
Then don't put them on the shelf. Bree can't get there.
Yeah. I don't like high jokes.
Jagdek emerges from his room as he hears Bree go, I don't like height jokes.
Jagdek, at this point, what are you doing?
I'll find people and I'll ask about what the hell was the bump in the night was.
Sleepwalking. Sorry.
Are you sure? That was a loud bump.
I decided the floor was a nicer bed than the bed. Apparently that was an abrupt choice.
He's a kitty. We shouldn't question him. It's rude. That's what I say to Jack.
You can question me. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it for now, but I've got my eye.
You've got your eye on everyone, so.
His third eye too, apparently.
Okay. In Faena and Phineas' room, what are you two doing?
Well, after that, I'm going to spend some time meditating with my items. And then once Phineas is awake, I'm going to tell them, don't bother cleaning. We're leaving town anyway, so they can deal with the mess that we made.
Yeah, because the fellow fort, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we slept in an absolutely awesome pillow fort. He's just gonna come up to you and he's just gonna give you a hug.
Aww.
You seemed kind of down last night. Is there anything I can do to help? Are you hungover? I can help with that.
Oh, a little bit hungover. I'm alright now, thank you for being with me.
Anytime. I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, thank you.
If you ever want to talk, we can talk. Or if you just want to sit in silence, we can do that as well.
Mhm.
As long as I can be silent for her. I'll work on it.
That's good to know. Well,
Anyway, breakfast?
of course.
He's gonna offer an arm and walk down with
Yeah,
Faena.
so
By
do
offer an
more.
arm, he kind of puts his arm up to put in, like, you know how the lady usually threads their arm through the gents? It's kind of the other way round. He kind of asks for your arm where you're taller.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
just-
do that. So everyone sees us come down with like that.
Okay. So while you're
Those
having
proposals
breakfast,
don't work.
Zaelste, what are you doing? Given the context of what you just mentioned to me.
I'm going around town, shaking my head
Okay.
because of the stuff that happened with Snow is a bit too personal and too real to what's Zaelste's experience.
Okay. None of you noticed him leave, not even Jagdek.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, someone's not getting their temporary hit points.
No, I'm not, and I'm okay with it.
He needs them the most as well.
Well, we're having mimosas.
When the wizard says that someone else needs the hit point the most, you know there might be a problem.
I want to give Lucien. Lucien and Bree get gift of alacrity, and myself. I don't know. I'll do that before. I can't remember.
Lucien, Bree, and yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
So it's 3 spell slots, but then I get the rest thing.
I'm trying to remember where the hell I even checked there. Here we go.
That one.
Bree has the 1d8. You have it, and then Bree is the other one.
Oh, I could do it on a 4th person. Okay.
You can indeed.
Tribute.
I have no
Zaelste.
idea what it is.
It's
What is it?
1d8 initiative.
Ah.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. It'd probably be best on someone like Snow or Zaelste.
Frontliners, so we can get into position, basically.
Mm.
I'll give it to Zaelste once and I do Arcane Recovery. So yeah, that's good. So 4 of us get Arcane.
Who else
so
are you giving it to, sorry?
Bree, Lucien, Zaelste, myself.
Right, but Zaelste's not there.
I'm
Yeah.
not there.
So when I see him next, I'll do it, then do the recovery.
Okay. You'd have a quiet, or relatively quiet morning breakfast, and then are you guys ready to move on?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything else here we need to pick up, is there?
Yeah, when Zaelste come back,
I want to get to know the puddy tat.
I seem wary of Crispy.
I will keep some of the breakfast and make a breakfast sandwich for Zaelste for when we regroup.
Good job. Okay. I'm going to move us to the map then. As soon as I find where the hell I put it, because I keep forgetting I don't have post maps with the rest for some reason.
Hey, Zaelste.
Yeah, I'll eventually make my way to the car.
Okay. I just hand you in silence a sandwich and put my hand on your one of your shoulder and say, enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay. So, are you going to travel to begin traveling to Alexandria?
Yes.
I believe
I
that's
know-
the plan.
Now we're taking a boat to Freeport, aren't we?
Are you?
No.
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 No, we're really not.
I've got too
No.
much of our own shit to deal with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to get to Fate's End.
Okay, well in that case your next stop will be Alexandria.
Um, question: Fate's End seems huge on the map. Is that just beauty?
No, it is that big.
So the population is larger than Alexandria. Okay.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's a big place, just not as populated.
Okay.
Yes.
It's almost like a military keep / castle.
Plus, if you actually zoom in on it, you'll see there's a lot of rock and such between the buildings.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never noticed this over here. What is it? This like barbarian town.
That would be a small orc. Well, small. It's where a lot of orcs come from.
Oh.
Where Sauron goes to buy his forces.
Yeah. We need to roll a 1d6 for travelling.
Well, no one's moved yet, but yes.
I thought we did just move.
There we go. Well, no, it's just moving you onto the here
Okay.
because you're leaving town from there.
Okay.
Can I roll the next one?
I can roll the one after.
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll. Okay.
Um,
And there is no other roll because you'd arrive in Alexandria.
We've made it all the way
Oh.
from Deftroskelos
That's 1, 2,
to
3,
Alexandria without getting in a
4
fight.
days.
Yeah.
And you
Makes
said
a
1
change.
day there, so give me 1 second while I just quickly. You are
I'm
on
gonna-
here.
I'm assuming we're all on edge about certain things as we're traveling.
I seem very clairvoyant.
And for some weird reason, Lucien seems to be less on edge now than before.
I'm keeping an eye on Snow and Faena's mood and how they're being. Not that I'm very good at it, but I'm keeping an eye on it.
Snows is very contemplative.
Okay. Well,
Phineas is attempting to learn how to meditate from Faena as we go. He said he was going to work on being quiet, and he feels like maybe meditating might be a way to go.
Yeah, that helps.
I really do realize just how incorrect some parts of this map are. I'll need to fix that before the next session. Particularly, well, that's not important. Anyway, you would arrive in Alexandria once more. Would you, I'm guessing Lucien would, be going to the meeting spot? The place you know the Inquisition uses?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
would be going as well.
I think we should all go. It's we're coming back from the first time from our first set of missions. I mean, we all have to be there.
Agreed.
Oh.
So before speaking too much, we should check on who we are going to speak with, and also see if we need to keep our report for when we actually do get to Fate's End.
Understood.
We're being suspicious of everyone, right?
Yes, because apparently that's the chat we would have had over the days of traveling.
Yeah.
But we know that it was an inside job, so there's actors, bad faith actors within the Inquisition. Maybe not directly Inquisitors, but people that have been working with or for it.
People that pull some strings, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're traveling along and you're currently passing by the inn, you would see an armored cart.
Oh.
Well, carriage would be more accurate. You know,
we could
like
get armor for ours. Sorry. We could get armor for our cart.
I don't know.
this is an armored carriage. There's a couple of people sitting on top of it. There's a couple out front. The sides are very well armored. There's no windows. And the people sitting, you would recognize two of them, this one and this one, as members of if not in the case of the knight, not a member of the Inquisition, but as people from Fate's Hand.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it's not Arundel and
No.
that lot, is it? No. Okay. Would we know what these cards are usually for? Like, what would why would one be here in Alexandria for this kind of stuff? Like the purpose, like sort of
give
the
me a
general
history
purpose.
check. Give me a history check.
I'd hope supply drop.
No, you don't really know why this armored would be here. Oh, no, that's fine. Hopefully he'll be back pretty quick. In the meantime, yeah, the 4 people standing around it are clearly on guard, and which means that a couple of their gazes have turned to you guys because you're not exactly normal people.
True.
It's racist. Sorry.
True.
I know we're not normal, but yeah.
As I'm stirring, I'll get out the chain and show them just briefly. Sort of flash it at them.
They'll give you a small nod, but they remain on alert.
Up that way.
I'm gonna try and ask them why they're so on alert and why this would be here in Alexandria.
What the hell? I keep forgetting that Witcher music does that at times. They'll just shake their head at you. We're not at liberty.
Fair enough. Clearly something important there.
Do we need to move on, or Phineas is just kind of being like, do we need to not be here, or are we able to continue our work, kind of thing?
If you're reporting in, you know where to go.
Understood.
He will nod. They go back and be like, he said we should know where we're going.
We do.
Okay.
Oh. They're new by the well. They're new.
Yeah, they appear to be standing guard next to the well.
Oh, well, I'm going to check that out.
Well.
Is this the well that we got that we fought the zombies and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where we went and did our little foray.
Well, we did tell them about the eye thing that came back after we killed it.
Yeah.
One of them will hold out their hand as you approach the well. Well's not available.
Huh. Even to me, I've shown them my chain.
They give the chain a look. Yeah, that doesn't change anything.
Huh. Interesting.
Frost doesn't remember, but we need to check up on the server that came down with us. See if she's recovered a bit.
We did pay her well.
Yes.
So she
No, she got it. Most of it picked off of her afterwards.
Don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
Hey, Phineas thinks that we paid her well.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll probably be at least not happy, but feeling not too bad about it.
I mean, we know where she works.
I'm going to say to Zaelste in Thieves' Cant something really disparaging, but sound really friendly while doing it. By saying about these bastards don't know what they're on about, sort of thing.
He'll laugh.
Do they react at all? Do they seem to know what I said?
No, but Madam Milperep, look, the well's dried up. There's nothing. You can't get anything out of it. Just, move along.
Okay.
Let's go, Faena.
Yeah. I'm asking Zaelste in Thieves' Cant if he recognises them as Inquisition types, or just local guards.
Oh,
I would assume they're local guards.
They are local guards.
Also, be careful who we're flashing that chain to.
Yeah.
I know it gives us authority, but like we should just be a little bit careful.
I don't know if there are people or not.
Well, they are just local guards. That's probably why they treated us the way they did, even after you showed it.
Yeah.
Should we not just... Maybe I missed something, but should we not just go to our usual meeting spot?
We're going there. We
Okay.
asked these guys on the cart what was going on. They're not at liberty to tell us.
Okay.
Okay. You'll look. This guy will glance around at you. I'll go and just sort of like nod towards the door, like go in.
Oh, is that wizard that teleported us?
It is.
They
I
are
remember.
barely awake.
Okay, let's let her sleep. Poor thing. At least she made it back all right.
She's a
Just,
professional.
We'll just be like as busy as ever.
Do I still have that rainbow water?
Hmm.
No, I think I traded it, didn't I?
So, do the people here work for the Inquisition, the staff, or that's Frost not remembering properly?
You'd know that this lady does.
Yes.
You don't know about the other two.
Okay.
Although they both look a little bit. All of them look on edge.
Oh yeah. This is like the expenses accountant. She's gonna hate us soon, isn't she?
Yeah.
She already does.
Yeah.
Are you headed upstairs?
Not without due permission. I'm not, at least.
Yep. Is there anyone upstairs that is ready to meet us?
That's what we should probably ask this lady.
Yeah. Oh, I thought she was the one asking.
She's just gonna like point upstairs and just like nod. Her eyes are quite wide.
Why does it?
Why do you look surprised?
Just go upstairs.
Okay. Understood.
Can I do an insight check to see if like she's scared, surprised, or like?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I would like to get in on that as well.
Go for it.
Why is it old?
Old.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
those
am
are
I
the
using
old
the old? Okay, in that case, the 1 sec. These might be the wrong character token, so we're just going to delete all of you.
Nah.
And who am I missing here?
Me. I think I'm still outside.
Yes, you're over by the entrance still. Goodbye, all of you.
No.
I'm still here,
Hello.
bitch. Oh.
Oh. It's like when a kid thinks they've gotten away with something and declares that they did the thing in the process of being like, I got away with it.
Would have got away with it if it wasn't
Yeah.
you.
You're now all there. Okay, as you head up the stairs.
You could have taken
Oh,
action.
hang on, I need to get the results of that insight check on Phineas.
Jesus.
She seems both scared, surprised, a bit freaked out.
By us?
No.
In general.
Faena, you're trying to go up the stairs quietly.
Yeah.
1 moment while I check something. You're just going to hear a voice say, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
As
That's
you
fine,
head
Gert.
upstairs. There's the upstairs. I'll hide these 3. And you'll see 2 people. One on the couch, the other in the corner.
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
I can see why everyone's a little bit concerned.
Why?
The Pope and Pope
Pope
Junior.
man.
I recognize him, I think. He's head visitor.
Yup.
Are you guys seeing upstairs or?
Yes, we are seeing upstairs.
I don't.
Yeah, you're not up there yet.
Oh,
Then the game's paused, so we can't move.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
clank, clank, clank upstairs.
Let's see, His Holiness.
Your Highness.
Your Holiness.
The one in the corner is glowering at you all. He is not happy. The Grand Inquisitor, Ulren, will glance over at you. We've been waiting for you. We heard you were nearby. It's been quite a while.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
I'm just gonna put
A
myself
journey.
in.
Do we recognize him? Do we know him?
Yeah, you definitely. Given how faithful Lucien is, you'd notice this guy is the Pontifex.
What's his role, purpose?
He's the head of the clergy.
The Pope, basically.
Like I said, it's the Pope and the Pope's junior.
Okay, so head Inquisitor and the actual Pope. And,
Yeah, pretty much.
and the actual Pope is angry at us.
Give me an
Yeah,
insight
does
check.
he? I was gonna say, does he seem angry at us? Well, the Pontifex seems angry at us for sure. He's not hiding it.
Yeah,
He's
so
angry,
that-
but you're asking if he's angry at you. Give me an insight check.
I'm on a roll. Come on, Lucien, you can do this.
There you go.
Zaelste, no idea. Lucien, definitely angry at your group.
Okay.
Come, tell me, how went your missions?
Well, some good, some bad, but there's a lot to report and a lot of information to share. Is this an appropriate place to discuss all of this?
Yes.
Okay. I look at the rest of the party if they are willing to let me speak.
Yeah.
I give you a nod, just like sure.
Phineas is trying to just stay quiet and out of the way.
We successfully took out the mansion to the north, but lost quite a bit of time there. And then we continued on our journeys to the underground facility to the southwest, where we were successful as well. Unfortunately, on our way out, looking at the rest of the party, Lucien take a small bow. Well, I got duped by a heretic that took the shape of one of ours, and a chain reacted to her. We were not aware that this was possible, that heretics could make the chain glow, and unfortunately I trusted my faith in that, and I revealed that we were the one that destroyed what we destroyed. Unfortunately, she was working with the usurper emperor, and we had
The what?
unenjoyable. She was working with or for or around the usurper emperor.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Whether we like it or not, he didn't actually usurp the throne. He was chosen for it, even if it wasn't our choice.
yes, and he essentially gave us a message that I would understand as a declaration of war, or at the very least a major or else.
He'll raise an eyebrow at that. What was this message?
Lucien,
Has cut out.
was it me?
Yeah, you cut
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Okay, that's weird. I get disconnected. Lucien would remember, but Frosth has a blank right now.
He gave us a report to give to you, saying that we will pay for the expense, like the Inquisition will pay for the damages and expenses of said mission that we accomplished,
And
and
weirdly
that we
enough,
will pay for it
Yeah.
because we essentially, he said that we will pay for it, and that if we don't, there would be complications.
Unfortunately, he is quite right. We can't be seen to be destroying parts of other countries and then not making amends. We burned, by all accounts, the entire forest of Gaia was burned down, as well as the building within it.
Unfortunately, that's also not the worst. The worst news we have to share.
What is that?
There is we've been given equipment for this mission that has been tampered with. We tracked down the original crafter, a goblin named Crafty, that recognized his work and the tampering that occurred on it from someone that is knowledgeable with artificer work.
Do you have anything that... Do you have the devices still, or have you used them all?
We've used 2 out of the 3. We have the last one, but we've fixed it, at least made temporary fixes for us to use it if necessary. But the more worrying aspect of it is that it's likely that someone within our ranks or faking to be from our Fate's hand wanted those missions to fail.
It was deliberate tampering.
Yes.
Crafty said so himself. This wasn't done by an amateur. This was done by someone who knew exactly what they were doing and how to do it.
It was Phineas that fixed this, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So had Phineas here not be competent in and knowledgeable, we would have all been dead and the missions would have failed.
He just kind of meekly smiles and is like,
Yep.
yeah, I helped.
He will stroke his beard a bit. That is concerning. You have one of the explosives and one of the devices left. Return them to me, please. I will
Who is
look into
speaking now?
this. The Grand Inquisitor,
Okay.
Alwyn.
Okay.
He'll
I would like to
Provide
insight
both.
check him.
go for it.
Yeah,
would-
I'm doing the same.
As he's saying that he'll look into it.
Jagdek is too. He's paying attention and listening.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Everyone's got 20. So 20 is currently the highest. Okay.
After we got duped from the last person,
Brain.
Ylira, when she was... It's like stuck in my head.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
he's
that's mine.
going to look into it.
Okay.
Okay.
There is no nothing
and
he
he
is
is
saying
actually-
seems untruthful.
And it seems like the Grand Inquisitor. It doesn't seem like an act.
Yes. It definitely, especially just you would remember from the first time you meet him, the way he strokes his beard when he's thinking is one of his tells, so to speak. It is the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
So that might be linked. Who knows? But with the undeads that attacked it before attacked Fate's End before we left this, there's some looking into to be done, and unfortunately we're not done yet with our reports.
Please continue.
We crossed paths several times with members of that Iron Mask cult, those that hail from the western part of the continent.
His face
they're
so
ma-
dark in that they don't hail from the western part of the continent. They come from everywhere. They're like cockroaches.
Yes, and they seem to have some kind of link or power over and through the blood veins. Some of them manage to just pass next to the monsters unharmed, even having the monsters let them pass. Either they are one and the same, or they have control over it. So that's if anything seems like a massive major heresy, it would be those guys as well. No idea if they are our usual kind of heretics, but they definitely are.
They are most definitely
menace.
heretics.
Yes.
We have come across them on 2 occasions.
Hmm.
One was on the Great Bridge where they had blockaded it,
I had heard about that, yes.
and another was a little ways after that during a blood rain. Whereas Lucien points out, they just walked around freely in it.
Yes, we have heard that they have the ability to do that. I wish we could figure out how.
Hmm.
They also may be in league with, I guess, a scientist of some kind. Not too sure, but there was also a attack by a chimera on the bridge, the Great Bridge, whilst we were crossing. Whilst we were dealing with the Iron Masks.
Yes, there has been a spate of strange chimeric creatures appearing mostly within Gazethray, but some in the Spiderlands as well. They appear to be the product of some disgraced former doctor that used to be part of Gazethray's government or something. I don't really care.
There is, we came across a bounty for her. It seems that her name may be Merulia.
Hmm.
And that she is working with someone that we also bumped into at the Goblin Town in Defriscalos.
Oh?
She seems to have at least acquaintances with a individual called Basil.
Ah, Basil of Tull, necromancer, consorting with Riftwalkers.
Yes,
we found that out firsthand.
we nearly got that with Walker, but she forced us out from her domain.
Riftwalkers are harder to kill than you might think, boy, but good. They are aberrations.
We also found what Basil was currently working on as a project.
And put an end to it.
And that was?
Steam, it was a golem fashioned of adamantine.
That doesn't actually sound that bad.
And undead parts of adventurers is kidnapped and lacerated.
Okay,
It was
next time lead with
powered
that.
by hearts.
Yeah.
Next
Yes,
time lead
it
with
was-
that.
Yes, and powered by the hearts of said creatures.
He used it. He used as an excuse, trying to find tools against the monsters and the blood rain. But I don't know if how sincere he was about that.
For now, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if he was being honest about it, but not for any altruistic reasons. Him and his sort, they just want what else for their own egos more than anything else. Is there anything else I need to know?
Are you
Do that.
okay?
So,
No. There is something I'd like to speak of. More of a personal counsel, but that does impact the rest of the group.
Phineas will be giving you a look. Like, he's concerned about things, but shouldn't bother the Pope with it.
It's we've interacted with something called the Hall of Memories. Are you familiar with it?
You'll see him sit back and stroking his beard, shutting his eyes for a moment as if trying to go through countless memories. Then he'll shake his head. No, I've heard of many halls of wisdom, for example, but not this hall of memories. Tell me more.
Lucien would take a look at the rest of the party just to gather their reaction.
I'm a bit more wide-eyed of just like, really? We're talking about this?
Yeah.
We would just raise an eyebrow like,
I would try and throw a look that says, is this appropriate at this time? That isn't readable by many others other than Lucien.
Okay. This, you would get the sense that this encourages Lucien to speak more about it.
Wow.
And because we've been summoned by an ethereal voice over there, and we found a path that led us to this out of bounds place where we can now through a simple ritual, transport our minds over there whenever we wish to. It's an experience that was similar to when we got pulled into the Riftwalkers domain. And this creature we've met there didn't seem to be hostile, but it felt to me like both a fiend and a celestial creature. It called itself the brain.
Caretaker.
The caretaker. Thank you. And it asked us to help in reconstructing the memories within the Hall of Memories. We partook in one of those events, which is a bit hazy for me, but turns out that we did help, and it didn't seem to have any poor implications, but it came with a reward that I've been hesitant to judge.
And what is this reward?
It described it as unlocking memories from past lives. I do not know if that is heresy or not. Should we take in the help of that creature and that weird, out of place location, or should we look into it more?
Unlocking memories is an unusual way of putting it. You say memories of other lives?
That's how I understood it, but I'm not a scholar, so that's the best I can explain.
The caretaker itself seemingly does not have its own memories. It's forgotten a lot of things.
Interesting. And how did you access this place in the first place? You say you use a ritual? Is that how you got there originally?
No, we found we were drawn to a hole southwest of the western part of the Great Bridge, and I don't remember. Was that in a specific area, or was that just a hole we found?
You found it in a sort of swampy area.
Yeah. So I would explain where we found it. Essentially, for the rest of the party, you get a sense that this whole thing has been weighing on Lucien since then, and he's been very worried about it. If you remember, he's the only one that refused to use his gift.
I remember.
So he goes on to say like this is where it's been, and as I said, the entity, when we were in its space, we felt disconnected from any type of divinity from our world.
Interesting. For the power itself, I leave that choice in your hands.
I'm looking for counsel.
Power is not good or evil. It is all about the hands that use it. Except for necromancy.
Understood. Thank you, Your Highness. I think that's... For now, that is all.
I've been flipping through my book, my journal, this entire time. Got the name J. Quinn with a big question mark.
I'm trying to remember what J. Quinn even was.
It was the name on the receipt that Crafty had.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
J. Quinn is one of our own. I will look into that matter. You need not worry about it anymore.
Okay.
Please make... He's going to stand up, and as you would notice, he is as big as Jagdek.
Oof.
And he'll walk over to Snow, and because I believe Snow said you said you had it.
Yep, I have the bomb.
He'll hold out his hand for the bomb and the device.
I think I already said I gave it to him, but I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
You would notice me trying to put an egg in his pocket.
He doesn't seem as jovial or receptive to it this time. As he'll take the bomb and the device from Snow.
I still have my notes, so it's fine.
Examine them.
Phineas won't
closely.
say it out loud. Sorry.
Is that good? He'll examine them closely to make sure they're... I will look into this. In the meantime, I leave you in the hands of Pontifex Holland.
Would you like the report and message that was given to us by the Emperor?
Ah, yes, I'll need that as well.
Lady Faena, thank you for reminding us about something I didn't mention. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
No.
No? Nothing else of note? Okay, that I might have forgotten. Okay. Lucien has been so obvious to you guys. He's mentioning about the voices, but he's not going to throw you under the bus.
Wait. Yes. I go back on my notes a bit. The lady we fought, who we thought was an Inquisition member, what was her name again?
Ylyra.
Ylyra.
Preach.
Yeah, so about Ylyra.
Yeah, she's been a thorn in our sides for quite some time.
Is
The
she a fallen
Emperor-
Inquisitor, or...?
No, she's never been a member of our order.
If it's okay to ask, then how can she make these chains glow?
That I cannot tell you.
Cannot or wouldn't?
Both.
Okay. Lucien was asking candidly, like, you don't know the answer, or are we not high enough in the chain to know?
You get the sense that he knows. He's just, for whatever reason, not telling you.
Okay. As a more last bit of information, our group has, I believe, some members of our group are in dire need of rest, but we would be ready for more missions after that.
Yes, because you have a mission that the Pontifex here will take care of. I will take that report and whatever from Aias. He's looking over at Zaelste as he says this.
I don't even know if I have it, but I will walk over.
Did he just call Zaelste Iest?
No,
No.
he said from Aias.
I guess if I'm the one
As
that
in,
have
like,
it, I'll hand
Ias
it.
gave it to us.
Yeah, I
would
can't
like to
remember.
also-
I can't remember
I
who he
will-
gave it to.
No, I just...
One
Might-
of us hand it over, I guess.
Might have been Lucien, whoever has it gives it, I think.
He'll take it. He'll slick it
will.
open. He'll take a look at how much gold they're demanding. Let out a long sigh. Some people
I
are
will
going to get a
point-
payday out of this.
I will point out that it seems Ylyra is in... She's working extremely closely with the Emperor.
Yes, we did unfortunately hear that she's become one of the official advisors to the Emperor. You see his...
Yeah.
The paper's beginning to tear just from how tightly he's clutching it. Which
Filthy,
makes it very difficult for us to deal with her.
Yeah. Filthy heretics consorting together.
Regardless, I have work to attend to. I leave you in the hands of the Pontifex.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I hope we've been of service.
And he departs. Several people you would notice them coming out of the shadows, but you will follow behind him. Jagdek especially will notice this because he's Jagdek.
I'm assuming they're very similar to people we've encountered.
Did it seem to go well?
Yeah, we were fine.
It happened, I will say that.
Yeah, but like, does he seem to be happy with our service and how we have conducted ourselves?
Give me an insight check.
Uh-huh. Come on. Oh, Lucien, nice.
He doesn't seem unhappy with you per se, but he's clearly not happy at the moment.
Yeah, the news we brought are bad, but we did our job and we did it well. That's well, it doesn't seem to be disappointed in us. We did our jobs.
Keep
I'm
telling
happy.
yourself that, Lucien. It's
Yes,
okay.
yes, that's the inner monologue in Lucien. Like, okay, we did good.
He's a good boy. Good boy, Lucien.
It was a shitty situation and we did the best of it. I'm proud of my team.
The Pontifex, now that he seems like he's been holding himself back this whole time in front of the Grand Inquisitor, will immediately walk up to Lucien and just smack him across the face. It doesn't do any damage because this guy doesn't have a lot of strength. But there is the, I guess, emotional damage of being slapped by the head of the clergy of fate.
Okay, roll 3d6.
Okay.
Zaelste is going to clench his fist at that because he wants to react.
9.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I don't have a helmet, I take full damage.
Why did you... Oh, God. Emotional damage.
Yeah, what? Why?
How dare you give away? Do you know how difficult a situation you put us in when you told that bloody woman what you'd done?
Every fiber of rage and anger and disappointment that Lucien has been feeling since then come out in a single burst of barely contained rage. Oh, I know. And I'm looking forward to burn that country to the ground.
Yeah, well, you've actually made that harder for us.
Well, let's find more of those bombs and deal with it.
Oh,
I'll
you
just
are...
pipe up from the back saying, if we knew that our enemies could pass themselves off as our allies, we wouldn't exactly go running our mouths all the time. But that information was not given to us.
Yeah, we had to learn that on the field. Had we known, it would not have happened. We've got people that keep their eyes open.
Oh, are you blaming us then?
We would have been more cautious at the very least.
I'm not shifting the blame, I'm explaining.
God, you Inquisition.
All I'm
Alren
saying
really
is-
needs to ship you people up. You have no idea. Thankfully,
Well,
you're
all
working
I'm
for
saying
me
is
this
a little
time.
information goes a little bit further. More information for us means less information for our enemies.
I don't...
Bear that in mind next time.
You should bear in mind who you're talking to, boy. Now,
Yes,
I know exactly who I'm talking to.
let's calm down. Let's just say that we weren't perhaps privy or trusted enough yet to know that information, but that's how it leaked. And we really trusted the sanctity of the chain. And that's a blow to our mission that we could not recover from. Unfortunately, I was the one that put too much faith in it. I trusted completely that the chain would lead us, and I was stupid. Please don't blame the rest of the team for that.
oh, trust me, you're all stupid. But anyway, I have a simple mission that even you shouldn't be able to fuck up. 2, in fact. The first, there is an armoured cart at the front of town. You will escort it to Northwatch, to the old manor. You are not to look inside it, you are not to talk to, nor take any notice of its occupant. You get them to the old manor, you hand them off to our men there, and then you travel to the northeast of Northwatch, to the port. You get on a boat, and you go to the port town of Arn, near Palm, where I will be waiting, along with a regiment, as we're going to hunt down the heretic Hawk, who Koronos has found. Are we clear?
Yes.
Crystal.
Yes, sir.
Crystal.
He has authority over us because the Inquisitor gave us to him, correct?
Sorry?
The Grand Inquisitor literally gave us to him, correct?
Yes.
So
Pretty
he has
much, yeah.
authority. Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm saying as I'm writing, meet Pope, regiment, hunt hawk, good times. Yeah.
Now get going. You leave immediately.
What day is it?
Okay.
What time of day is it?
This time it'd be approaching early evening. You are to travel non-stop. If you need to sleep, then some of you sleep, the rest keep going.
We'll need another cart animal then.
We already
There-
do have the...
There would be cart animals provided.
Yeah.
Okay.
But under no circumstances do you talk to the occupant. Do not open the doors, do not even look at them.
Just a lore question. He is a representative of the faith, correct? He is like a cleric of faith.
He is the highest cleric of fate in
Okay.
this land.
Okay. Your Highness, may I have a word with you before we leave?
He's going to slowly turn his head to you, his eyes so wide they look like they're going to roll out of the top of his head, just as if he's about to throttle you. What?
Okay. My doubts were sincere earlier. What do you think of this power that we've been offered?
Power's power. If you can use it to deal with this nonsense, then deal with it.
Okay.
Indecisiveness has no place here.
Understood. Thank you for your counsel.
Get out of my sight.
And I salute and politely and leave.
Okay. Faena.
Is he in there?
Yeah? He's just chilling behind the counter.
Hey, quick, hey.
Hi.
You got any new spell scrolls?
Don't...
You just snuck off next door.
Yeah.
The scrolls. Don't know if there's any new spell ones.
Okay, I'll be back later.
Bye.
Disorganized shop is annoying. At time to look. Do we have time to look? No.
No, we don't have time. We have to leave immediately.
No.
This is actually a good place to end the session.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that out of the way. Yeah, so to bring up the map again. As soon as I can find where I put it. Here we go. I'm just going to move us to the Spiderlands map. Actually, there is one last thing. As you approach it, these four will immediately stand up and be on guard as you approach. But to expedite, once you explain the situation, they would hand the cart off to you.
Oh, they're not coming with us.
No, they've got their mission was just to protect the cart until it was handed off to the escorts.
No, do you want to come with us?
Before we leave, I'd ask the Pontifex, do we have to feed the person?
No, they can
Okay.
starve for all I care.
Oh,
Okay, that's useful context. Thank you.
Oh yeah, should we deliver them dead or alive if we get attacked? Do we need to protect them no matter what?
Keep them alive.
Okay.
I'm going to look
As-
around the cart.
As you're leaving, Snow.
Hmm?
This one that's just cut off the cart next to you is just going to look at you and be like, real odd guy in there. Real odd. And just walk away.
You were told not to talk to him.
Never said I did. Bye. Those guys do not carry any symbols or indication that they are anything to do with the Inquisition.
Oh, right.
Did they look like standard mercs, or did they look like...
They're not
Hired
standard.
them.
They're you would get the sense they're probably
Oh,
hired,
God.
but they're not standard.
Okay.
And because I have to ask, given this party, as the cart is departing, are any of you trying to look inside the cart?
Nope.
Yes.
No,
yeah.
not yet.
Jagdek.
Not as the cart's departing. No, not right now.
Right.
I will do later on the road.
Yeah.
Lucien would offer to drive the cart and let anyone that needs to sleep, and he would drive the night.
Do I see Jagdek wanting to look in the thing?
There's no windows, there's just the two doors.
Yeah.
Big metal box.
It's wide because if it's like a Medusa and Jagdek has a stone, only Jagdek can cure that.
Yeah, but it could just be someone that is.
restoration, but I don't have greater yet.
It could be worse than that. It could be something that is so heretical that anyone that looks at it is immediately cut off from fate. So it's probably best to not look into it.
Probably. But we're not doing that now.
Yeah, but please consider not looking. We've
Sorry,
been
I'm
able to.
looking.
We
I'm
already.
looking.
You're
that whole
looking.
conversation back there was why I don't like religious people. I'm looking.
Okay. In that case, we were going to go for about 5 more minutes.
I was going to say, you looking now? Or...
No, not now.
So
Okay.
On the way.
yeah,
On the
well,
road.
on the road. I'm not going to change map, but on the road, about because you're going to be traveling non-stop, you're actually going to be traveling at double speed. So
Okay.
2 hexes a day. As you're going, Jagdek, with your passive perception of 20 billion, would be aware that the doors aren't actually locked.
Okay.
When would
So
you?
whatever's in there
when
by
would
choice.
you? When would you try to look? Would you do it when Lucien is asleep? Because Lucien's probably going to be the one that tries to stop you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would also.
I was not going to say it so that they could figure it out themselves, but probably best to do it when Lucien is asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, as the end of the session, then, as you look inside, you will see, sat on the seat, chained, wearing strange chains that seem to glimmer every so often, an elf in a starry robe with brown hair. And you can't see his eyes as they are covered. You see, in fact, this gentleman.
Huh.
And that's where we'll end the session.
What gentleman? I see.
I didn't
nothing.
see anything either.
Oh, you don't see him? He's on the
I'm in
cart.
downtown Alexandria.
on the
He's
cart.
supposed to be somewhere else.
He's on the cart right now.
See him now, yeah.
He's on the cart.
I need to
Some
move my
people
clothes
are
now.
not here.
I thought we were moved to another map. I'm sorry.
Nope. I've moved him. Specifically, you would see this person.
Ooh. I want the cloak.
And that is where we'll end the session. So, continuing in 2 weeks' time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cheers for watching, guys. And yeah, we resume in 2 weeks' time. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.